Hello,
everyone.
Well, great.
Hello there.
The worst
Hi.
sound ever.
welcome.
We are doing Star Wars today. This is episode 13.
Star Wars.
Would anyone like to quickly? Oh, you guys are already rolling Destiny. Very good. Did someone clear the pool before you did?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, great. So quickly, who would like to just bring us back and remind us what happened last session?
We went to Dantooine, wasn't it?
I
I
was.
thought it was Tatooine.
No, that's in my campaign.
Ooh.
Yeah, we went
Hey,
back.
dragon! Okay, sorry, what?
We went back to Dantooine and saved the temple from guys. I nearly died. Puddy nearly got knocked unconscious for being too strained.
Ben got knocked unconscious.
Did I?
True.
Yeah.
I am.
And I also rolled a crit that could have killed me. Unlikely, but could have.
I also learned how to be a stealth guy in battle now, so I'm better at my job.
me and Ben looked up some ancient knowledge, and I learned that battle meditation is one of the most powerful techniques ever, and was like, I'm learning that. So I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned not to be a shitty shadow.
I don't know if we know you've learned that yet. You've started the process.
I'm
The
being
path
trained.
to the dark side.
I think also I thought more about what I talked to you about battle meditation, and I think kind of the events of the beginning of KOTOR kind of back that up, because you think of all the shit they did to keep Bastila alive, just because she was a Padawan who could do that. I think it kind of backs up the fact that it's a big deal. Anyway, but that, for those of you who haven't played KOTOR, that was just meaningless gibberish. So
We have a pretty good pool today when we add the light side stuff from at least 2 of you, probably 3 of you.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So, yeah, really good pool. So how is everyone in the light? Or we still have 3 lightsiders? Or 3? You're all lightsiders. Do we have 3 paragons?
Yes.
I'm a paragon.
I'm
Okay.
a paragon.
Paragoon.
Well, you're all lightsiders for now.
Pair of goons.
Puddy.
Hey, I'm still sticking in there, even though I got terrible rolls this campaign.
Let's just say some shit. Let's just say
Well,
some shit's
let's
gonna
also
go down
just say
today,
that
buddy.
Putty's the only person who decreased their morality.
And I have a technique that can save people from the dark side now. I still don't quite know how it works, because Marshall Levy pasted it to me. But it's in my
Wait, I
arsenal
thought
somewhere.
it could raise or lower.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to do that. I still haven't written it out, so.
Well, you can watch the video when it comes out, which is going to be in like 10 minutes, if you want to remind yourself.
I know exactly
Yeah,
how it works. I just haven't written out the exact mechanics. But
doesn't it increase or decrease depending on what the user wants it to?
No, you can only use it to make someone better, not worse. And so basically, you can only use it on someone if they are within 10 morality points of being 30. So, like, if they're 20, 21, 22, 23, then you can use it. But if they're 15, you can't. You can also use it on someone if they have been coerced into the dark side. So if a magical sort of Sith spell is on them.
I'm assuming you can't use it on yourself.
You cannot. In fact, it would be impossible to use it on yourself if you were dark, because it can only be used by a lightsider.
No, but you said 10 points within 30.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying that I think it's implied that it's a light side technique.
Yeah.
And so even if you're 10 points within 30, you're still a dark sider. I was gonna also forget what else I said. Oh, and by the way, it requires light side points to use. So if you can use a dark side point to activate it, but if you do, instead of just removing the dark morality, you take it into yourself. So it's a pretty big decision.
That's cool.
So it's a pretty big decision. If you roll a dark side result and you want to use it, you'll fucking become darker as a result.
That's awesome.
Anyway.
I want to do that now.
Oh, God. Okay. Putty rolls all light, and for the first time in the campaign, he's sad. He's like, oh.
That's the most Shao way to become a Darksider, is stealing it from somebody else.
That is good. To save them.
Yeah.
You sacrifice your own morality to...
But she thinks she can control it, because RMK has led her astray.
Aaron K said theoretically someone could do that, and Xiao's like, I'm the theory. Okay. So anyway, enough on.
We've saved Tatooine.
What are you typing, Chris? Are you writing?
Yeah, jukebox.
Okay, so
Huge. Sorry, I'll mute myself when I'm typing.
huge. Okay, so
Huge.
the recuperation at the end of the siege of Dantooine was short-lived. Nights with tea and conversation quickly turned to more foul war and devastation. This time, it was different, though. The sieges and battles that followed pushed back the Mandalorian onslaught. Soon, the leaders in Mandalore were on their back foot and desperate to find a way to turn around the losses. An intelligence report filed 1 week ago informed the Republic that a huge meeting of field marshals was gathering to discuss the tactical situation. They planned to formulate a new grand plan of conquest, one that would burn a path to the core. In addition, it is rumored that this will be held on the sparsely populated world of Gaora, a long-held world of the Mandalorians. Once a Sith planet, it now serves as the location of a resort built for Mandalore, the Ultimate. It has been decided by Revan that while he continues the fight against the Mandalorians directly, that you should slip behind their lines, into the heart of their empire. There, you will assassinate 7 top field marshals, and possibly Mandalore himself. Currently, the 4 of you are on a Republic shuttle, on its way to a staging area 3 miles away from Gebardo Island, which is where the Mandalore resort is located. As the sun drifts over the horizon, you will strike.
Ita, it's an assassination mission. You're in charge. It's an assassination mission. Ita, you're in charge.
Yep.
Oh, we're putting someone in charge again? Because that went really well last time.
Yeah, it went really well.
But this is an assassination mission, just like that one was a close quarters war mission. This is perfect for Ita. You can show us how much of a shadow
how many people have you secretly murdered, Ita?
There were a few on that one ship.
No, there were none. 0. You killed. No. Oh wait, did you? No, that was in another world. That was
it was in this world, I think.
No,
that was in another world.
Yeah, you definitely
R2-P2 was there.
What?
You were a Sith.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the time when you were a Sith.
We all remember.
Oh yeah.
Wait, wasn't the time when he was a Sith in this one?
Yeah, what makes you think I'm qualified at all for this?
You're the stealth expert in the party.
But I am no expert.
I think it's mainly just another one of Putty's memes that goes too far.
It really
It's honestly not. The way you described it, the shadow should lead the party this time. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But
he should, but not if he's terrible at his job.
I would say this, Mrs. General. There are
Thank you,
several
voice in
ways. There are several ways to skin a cat. So, if you want to do it stealthily, you can, but you could just, go in guns blazing.
well, we'll do that if Ita really doesn't want to lead a stealth mission.
Alright, fine, I'll lead us.
Excellent.
Alright, boys.
I'm excited.
We're going in guns a-blazing.
Wait, what?
Yes, sure, boss.
Ita's like, my first action as leader is to disregard my role as leader. Okay. So, the only other person you have with you who's friendly right now is the pilot who accompanied you, who ran the shuttle, named Malvar. He's a Republic pilot who has been briefed and cleared. He knows this is top secret, and he has been sworn to secrecy. He comes out of the pilot compartment after you land, and he steps up to all of you and he says, "Okay, we're a few miles away from Gebardo Island. I don't think we've been followed. I saw one shuttle as we were entering, but they weren't following us. So as far as I know, no one knows we're here."
Could any of us roll anything to confirm that?
Can we blow up the ship to cover our tracks?
Shout, you've got sense, right?
I've got sense, but it's short range.
Oh, it's short range.
So short range will basically be like, you're on a little sandbar, by the way. You're on you're on like a very tiny island. So short range would basically cover the entire island.
Can we just roll like perception or vigilance or something to see if we think we've been followed?
Certainly.
Oh,
It would
hey,
definitely-
vigilance.
So while you were in the shuttle, you wouldn't have noticed anything because there's no windows. But you can now observe your surroundings with perception to see if anyone is watching. How about that? So
Who has the highest cunning?
it'll be an average perception check.
I don't do bad perception, but I assume someone's better. I'm 1 yellow and 2 green, I think.
I'm 1 yellow and 2 green perception as well.
I'm 1 yellow and 1 green.
Ita, go.
It sounds like Ita's the best. Does anyone want to assist Ita?
I'll
Everyone
assist Ita.
Everybody looks.
So
Yeah,
it sounds
I'm the
like it's
leader.
sounds like it's 1 boost.
1 boost.
That spicy meme.
Yeah, success. Do I see anything?
You see nothing but the dead of your fallen comrade. No, I'm just kidding. You see
Jesus Christ!
You see the ocean, you see the island as is stated, and you can faintly see the Mandalore resort on the top of this little cliffy island. The island itself is basically a high cliff, so it's not like a tropical island. It's like I imagine like the cliffs of Dover, if you know what I mean. There, like it's a really high cliff that's just sticking out of the water, and I'm not sure if there's a word for that type of island, a cliff island. But anyway, that's what it is. And besides that, you look around, you don't see any shuttles. You certainly don't see anything large. So you are confident that no one is following you. If someone was following you, it would be microscopic.
Okay.
Cool.
Guys, I think there's microscopic Mandalorian.
Oh my god! Since it is theoretically possible, we are definitely being followed.
Could I use survival
Sure.
to survey the island we're on to look for anything useful?
What?
That
Maybe
is a great idea.
Maybe
Shao.
some tasty food, maybe some sort of,
Okay,
stuff like that.
so I'm just going to tell you, it is a sandbar with a single palm tree.
Okay, could I use survival on that palm tree to have a look at it?
See if there's any coconuts.
Roll a hard survival check on the palm tree.
Oh, okay, there's something interesting here.
Wait, Shao, I'm gonna help you.
Wait,
by
is it a
also
camera?
looking. So
Okay.
you get does he get a boost since I'm helping him with looking?
What's
Sure.
your survival?
Yeah, what is your survival and your
I have
cunning.
3G.
Yeah, I'm gonna, instead of taking the boost, I'm just gonna increase my cunning to 3. That's how that works, right, Marshall?
It is.
All right. Damn.
My skill in survival constantly fails me, but my natural cunning and Ben's natural cunning wasn't too bad.
No, yeah, it wasn't. You guys, so you looked in the tree, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest or note.
Okay.
Oh man, it would have been cool. Would have been cool if you found it.
It was a lightsaber crystal. Dragon Ball.
There was something in the tree. Not a lightsaber crystal, but anyway.
Wait, there was seriously something in the tree.
Yeah, I made up on the spot, but there is something in the tree.
It's a surveillance device.
Cool.
It's a coconut!
So anyway. Yeah, it's a really good coconut.
Put the lime in the coconut. You shake it all up.
Okay, so you guys look around. You do find coconuts, by the way, without even succeeding. Like, there are coconuts in the tree. You could take those.
Can I tell if they're like safe to eat?
Roll survival.
No, you don't know.
Would that be...
Actually, roll a knowledge check on it. Roll a xenology check to know if your species is able to eat this type of coconut.
Did anybody put the points into xenology from the whale encounter?
I did.
Oh, you rolled it then.
I totally forgot about the whale encounter.
I have the 5 points laying around.
What's
Whales.
oh yeah, that was because of me being awesome. That was because of me being awesome at astrogating.
For once.
I actually think I technically failed that roll, but I got a triumph.
Yeah.
So we crashed, but we saw that.
It's like
What's the
pretty.
difficulty?
Ow.
What's the difficulty, you say? The
Yeah.
difficulty is average.
Nope.
So you don't know for sure if this coconut is edible, but you know that you don't know if this is edible by Shao's species. But with the advantage, I'll say that you do know it's edible by most species. You do know that there's a couple species that it will kill instantly, though, and you just can't remember who.
I'm gonna take a bite.
All right, bottoms up.
Wait, no! There is a potential that this
Xiao
just
dies.
I'm gonna take a bite.
So I would recommend you not eat this coconut.
It's the quenchiest,
So
though.
Xiao,
I would
Xiao
recommend
probably,
the Cedric
do you open
try
it with your lightsaber? Or
Yeah.
how do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be cool.
So you
No, I throw it up in
crack
the
it
air
open.
and I do a spin and I cut it open.
Wait, but
Yeah, I
then
do it
you'll
really
lose all
flashily.
you'll lose all the juice.
Oh, I'll catch it in my mouth.
Oh, okay, this will require a check.
Okay, cool.
This is going to be a coordination check. It's going to be daunting since you're catching liquid in your mouth.
That should be easy for Shaq.
Stomping is 4,
Kills him
right?
Anyway.
How was I worried that we wouldn't have enough content?
Oh, I was so close! Does it splash all over my
You
face?
spill coconut all over me.
Yeah, you spill coconut all over your face and body. Xiao.
At this point, Cedric goes, "This is how you do
But
it."
you can still eat the coconut meat inside.
I do so.
Okay, it's delicious. You don't instantly die.
Lovely. And then
At this point, I look at Xiao and go, "This is how you do it," and basically try the same thing.
So you take another coconut off the tree.
Yep,
Okay, as you take
putting
the
my
coconut-
force ability into
Martha,
agility.
what you're learning here is if you place a coconut tree on an island, we will find all the content you want.
You can't, like, I don't even know why I overplanned. I should have just put 3 coconut trees in this island.
On an encounter.
So one of the second, as you pull off the second coconut, something falls out of the tree. At first you think it's a coconut, but you now realize it's a very angry coconut crab that has fallen out of its nest.
Roll initiative.
Coconut crabs are usually kept as pets in tropical islands like this.
He will be my squishy, and he will be
They're
mine.
they're generally pretty.
You will call
They're
him
generally
Musketeer.
they're generally pretty friendly as they feed on the bark of trees. The only problem is you've pissed him off because you just destroyed his nest.
He feeds on the bark of the trees, you say. Is he a brother of the bark, by chance?
I'm guessing this is a reference to your druid character.
No. But it's a reference to Charles' campaign, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inside
Yeah.
jokes.
I hate him.
Where,
Anyway,
where there is smoke, there comes fire.
God fucking
so you do you do anything with the crab?
I pick it up and put it on my shoulder.
Okay. It begins to pick at your hair.
Oh, it's cute. Should
Not
we
the good hair.
Yeah, Itas, you. What next, boss?
It begins to take its pincers and like try to cut your horns off, but it can't. It's not strong enough. It's about the size of a coconut, by the way. Anyway.
Are you just gonna leave that on your head, Shao?
What do you mean that? It's a member of the team.
No, Shao, put him
Okay.
on the ship and give the pilot an order to get him back alive.
Good
Kill
plan.
anyone who so much as touches this crab without my say-so.
I do that.
And if you get too handsy with the crab, you're ordered to kill yourself. Okay, so you go over and give the crab to the pilot to take care of for now. The pilot is like, well, they told me working with Jedi was unorthodox. But, Cedric, do you still try to do the thing with the coconut?
Yep, definitely.
Okay, daunting coordination check.
It's another coconut crab.
Oh no. Is that
would
what
be-
despair does?
That would be a really good despair. So the same thing happens to you. You're now covered in coconut juice.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll try it now.
There's only one coconut left, so this is your last chance.
It is. Okay, Chris, go ahead.
So...
Can I like?
No, guys, this is how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Oh!
Chris succeeds. He cuts the coconut in half with his lightsaber, and as
And
the
it
liquid
lands
falls
on my
down,
mask.
What? You have a mask?
Yeah, I'm a Keldor.
Okay, so the water all splashes on your mask, I guess.
But in
That
a
you
pretty
just-
pattern.
Yeah, and it doesn't get all over you. Just sort of on your face.
Excellent.
You know, Form 6, if you were a normal person, that would have been great.
Okay.
Wow.
What do you guys? So anyway,
we should get back on track, gentlemen.
Before the madness continues, I will quickly tell you the equipment that you have with you to achieve this task. So you have with you, of course, your Republic shuttle, which you can use to get into the island. Obviously, you also have an aquatic speeder that's pretty small but can fit all of you. You have a reconnaissance drone, which can act as a long-range extension of your natural perception. So you can basically use it to go up to the island and find ways to get in, that sort of thing. It's a pretty small drone, too, so it'll be unlikely that they'll see it. You also have a charge of high-powered explosives, which can be detonated remotely. You only have one of these, though, so you have to use them sparingly. And you also have self-repelling rope, which basically shoots with a grappling hook cannon. So you can fire it up at the mountain if you're from below and use it to climb up.
It's a grappling.
So I'm going to send the reconnaissance droid out towards the island and looking for ways to get on the island without being seen.
Okay. This will require an average perception check. Okay.
Well, fuck.
Why is it fuck?
The threat.
Just one little baby threat.
Yeah, one little baby threat that's got to be a Mandalorian shock trooper.
It's just one blaster shot towards us. It's just got one blast quality on it. It's just one critical injury roll. It's just one dead party member.
It always starts with one threat.
Just the leader of the group for this mission, apparently.
So, you notice, with the 4 success, you can't see perfectly, because the drone, can only see so well, but with it, you can tell, for one, that you notice 4 different entrances. You notice, one, there is an entrance that can be accessed simply by landing on a rooftop landing pad. You do notice you do notice a guard standing on the rooftop landing pad. You notice a cliff face, which can be rappelled up the northeast side, onto a garden area. You don't notice any guards in the garden area. There's a cliff face that can be rappelled on the south side to back windows. So there's no actual platform when you get to the top of the cliff face, but you can, cut into the windows and go in through there. And the 4th way you discover is that there's a cliff face which can be rappelled on the northwest side, which goes up to an outdoor pool entrance. It appears to be unguarded.
Ooh.
So I'm like in either the garden or the pool.
Okay, which one sounds the most alluring?
The garden.
Okay, so fuck that one.
Yeah. But then the pool is unguarded, but that's also a trap.
Damn. No, the threat isn't telling us something.
Don't
I feel like we should go with the most dangerous one.
He said with the garden I couldn't notice any guards there. So there might be some, but he said the pool was completely unguarded. So
which is definitely a trap.
Yeah, but to me, the garden's going to have more cover if we need to hide.
Also, with my gardening skills over the last year, I totally know my way around a garden.
So I might describe the garden a little better. It's not like a big garden with like really high fucking like plants that you can hide in. It's mainly like there's a few planters with flowers. It's a really lame garden. It's not.
Yeah, you can jump into the planters.
Just imagine a race of death men who murder people decided they wanted to create. Yeah, death men who murder people wanted to create a garden, and imagine how awesome that garden would be.
I don't know, Charles. How would your Blood Bowl team's garden be?
No, it'd be a lumberjack-themed garden, I guess.
Wait, Marshall, did we all see what Ben saw? Were we huddled around a computer monitor or something?
Yeah, you can huddle around it, and we'll say that Ben was like pointing out as he was going.
Did I get a good enough view at the flowers to roll a survival check on them?
What to do what?
To see what kind of flowers they are. If there's any poison.
Why would you want to know this?
If we could get a poison to assassinate one of the guys we need to assassinate.
Can I roll a xenology to see if I can swim in a pool without drowning in my mask?
Roll an average survival check on the flowers.
Apparently, Chris just needs to wonder if he will die.
Ben, would you like to give me some of your survival knowledge as I do this?
I would like to, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. My knowledge was useful.
What did you tell me?
I told you that. Marshall, what did I
Okay,
tell
I'll
you?
tell you. So the flowers were, you notice 3 different types of flowers. One red, one yellow, one blue. They're all mixed together in several planters, and what you notice about them is that 2 of them, the red and the yellow flowers, appear to be completely harmless to all species that you know of. The blue flower, however, is known as Persinticus fortois, and and it is mostly harmless, but it is deadly to one species, and that is one which is Rhodians.
Rhodians. Oh shit, they're the same people who got killed by that food. I'm sensing a connection here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did these guys supply the bistro? Oh.
The conspiracy continues.
Oh. I tell the group, I'm like, that blue flower you see right there, I can make a poison out of that to kill Rhodians. Mandalorians are mostly humans, but there may be a Rhodian in there. We'll see as we go along.
Just to reiterate, Mandalorian is a culture, so they could be any kind of race or species.
All right. So are we going garden or pool?
I think garden. That's my vote.
Yeah.
Chris?
But then you're the ultimate decision maker, Ben.
Yeah. Is this a democracy or a dictatorship, Ita?
I'm fine with taking Ida's lead.
It's a dictatorial democracy.
The next question is how are you getting to the garden? Are you going in the aquatic speeder and rappelling up, or are you just jumping out of the fucking helicopter?
My vote is
I can totally swim there because I've still got my respirator.
We can all fit on the speeder.
Yeah, but the speeder's going to be loud.
No,
but they will barely notice.
Okay, so just so you know, it's not a motorboat. It doesn't it's it's a repulsor lift speeder made in the Star Wars universe, so they're not that loud.
Yeah, but they go whoop, 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 which is loud.
What the
Whoop, 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 he says.
He's not wrong. They do go whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay. They do make some noise, but you're confident that at the height that the Mandalorian resort is at, they will not hear all the way up there.
Everybody get on the speeder.
Not only that, but the speeder will also be covered up by the noise of the waves crashing against the shore.
As I get on the speeder, my eyes meet with Mr. Crab, and I get a single tear, and I wave goodbye.
We'll miss you, Eugene.
Wait, you named him?
I named him Mr. Krabs. It's my crab.
Eugene Krabs.
All right.
Oh, damn it. That's good. I like that.
I'll be back in like a minute. My
You
computer's
should make a show
restarting.
about it.
They should. Maybe it should start a sponge.
It's Eugene, and then his nickname is Squishy Krabs.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I think we were all getting on the speeder. I think that's what he does.
Yes, we're all.
You are. So you all get on the speeder, and you ride right up to this bitch.
Oh!
The resort is like a stone slab carved on the top of a high island cliff top. The stone, moist from the constant battering of the sea surf, glimmers in the last light coming from the second sun as it pours over the horizon. So as you are at the base of the cliff, you have, I'm guessing you brought your rappelling gear. Did anyone bring the explosives?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and did someone bring the rappelling gear?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you guys leave the drone behind, or did you bring it with you?
Okay, sorry about that.
I say we brought it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it'd be good for each of you to pick which one you have so that we know in the future.
I have
I'll
the
take
explosives.
I got the drone.
I'll take the repelling rope then.
Okay, and Chris is a lonely motherfucker. He could have taken the crab, but...
He could have taken the crab.
Crab could be useful. We could have thrown it at Amando.
You keep Chris in charge of the speeder. He just stays with the boat.
I'm already at maximum encumbrance, so I can carry anything if I wanted.
He's about as useful as an astromech droid. Just stay with the ship, R2.
Okay. R2 is super useful, so that's insulting as fuck.
I know.
And you have to specify which R2 you're talking about, D2 or P2, because one of those is way better.
What about E2?
One of them is very good at tricking people.
One of them is also pirate.
The other
just
one was
realized
stolen by pirates.
I just realized I need a refresh because
Why
I've
the
been
fuck
on
would
the
pirates
roll
need
20
an
so long that it
astromech
glitched out.
Because that astromech droid was the key to One Piece, the planet of treasure.
Oh
Why-
my god. You
why,
fucking
would,
mean.
why would the Sith Lord join with some, 7 pirates?
Because he was going to use them as his Sith Empire.
I'm starting to very
Damn it.
much realize that One Piece is very similar to Treasure Planet in a number of ways.
Also, dungeon hype.
Yes! Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna rappel up into the garden.
Okay, so rappelling up it's a big gun, so it's going to require an average gunnery check if you don't want to fuck up and make a lot of noise.
Oh, well, Cedric, you could force sleep. Probably.
For each of us?
Well,
No. Once you fire it, you're good. All of you can run up. It's only going to require one check.
Alright, so...
Wait, if Cedric force sleep, though, could he put the grappling hook up there manually and get us all to run up?
yeah, that is possible, I guess.
How many range bands is the jump, Marshall?
The jump is 3 range bands.
I can do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to use the.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna have to.
You'd spend
use
1 to
the
activate
dark
it and 2 to extend it to 3. So, yeah. Or 1.
Yeah.
Wait, no, don't you just spend 1 to extend it to 3?
No, I'd have to use all the points there.
How many
Let me
range
double check.
upgrades
Let's
do you
double check.
have?
I'm going to cut you.
Because it's at short range first.
Yeah, but
Jump to short range, medium range,
large.
long range. So that means I need 3.
But remember, if you have 2 range upgrades and you spend 1 point, you activate both of them.
Let me reread this.
I think, anyway. We've got a lot of destiny anyway, so as long as you don't mind succumbing to the dark side, it doesn't really matter. In the meantime, Chris, how are you doing? How is Merkava doing with war lately?
Pretty good. He's just glad to be hunting down the Mandalore.
I imagine so, yeah. You've
So-
always been talking about that.
So, do you use the Force Leap?
Yeah, I'm going to use Force Leap, which means I need to spend a Destiny point. And take Conflict.
Do you cut your own penis off too?
No. So I take
Good choice.
1 Conflict and 2 Strain, isn't it, Marshall? Yellow.
Yes. 1 conflict, 2 strain. No! 1 conflict, 1 strain. That's what we learned.
Okay, cool.
I'm drunk.
So
I'm high.
there we go. So I Force Leap all the way to sort of the garden
Indeed.
with the grappling hook in hand. The hook of it, not the gun of it.
Okay, so you're in the garden. You find a place to place the grappling hook.
He is immediately attacked.
You immediately notice that the drone fucked up.
Oh shit.
And missed a guard who is sitting in one of... I'll reveal what the garden looks to you like, by the way. 1 second. I'll do that. Because we're in a dungeon. I'm going to try out the polygon reveal today. We'll see how this goes. It allows me to reveal areas besides just squares, but it's a little bit fucky, and I'm worried I'm going to fuck it up.
And just don't fuck it up.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah, you should have seen the lighting last
Okay,
night.
I don't think I fucked it up. Here we go. So this is the garden.
Okay.
The area that you land, Charles, is right here. Okay.
Okay.
You see that ping I just put? By the way, I figured out
Yeah.
how to do pings. It's amazing.
We were doing pings in Charles' session. We figured out.
Damn it!
it!
So anyway, The guard is sitting in this chair over here lounging. I'm going to require you to make an immediate stealth check. But because the guard is all chill and shit, I'm going to give you some boost. I'm going to give you 3 boosts since he's not really paying much attention. So it's going to be... One second, let me tell you what the difficulty is. That's probably going to be high. Shit, yeah.
It's map.jpg.
It's going to be 5 difficulty and 3 boost.
Jeez.
I'm going to have to flip Destiny for this. Can someone flip it for me?
It's not a big deal if you get detected. We'll be up there shortly. You can hold your own.
True.
It's one guard.
He's just going to sound the alarm.
Even if that's the case, then that's always been our plan B.
Do we still want to flip a destiny die?
I mean, you have 6. It's up to you.
It is up to
Charles
Charles
if you want to flip one. Charles, do you want to flip one?
Yeah, we'll flip one.
Oh,
I did it.
Nope, Ben did because he didn't even tell us. What a scamp. Okay.
It's just because we'd rather get up there undetected.
So that will be an upgrade.
What,
for
or else
you.
my leadership is like, oh, we did it.
Oh my god, you bastard! That's really good. To be fair, you rolled really badly, but he rolled just worse.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
It's just like, it's probably a coconut crab.
Basically, the fact that he's chilling and shit and doesn't give a fuck right now is why you weren't discovered. He's taking a sip of something right as you come up, and he wasn't paying attention.
Warm smell of colitas.
So he's sitting there. It also helps that there is another thing you notice. Let me describe the garden for you in its totality. And that is what good GMs do. The resort's garden presents a contradiction of sorts. The vivid colors of the flower gardens, the tranquility of the flowing fountain, in contrast to the lifeless gray stone. A guard sits, drinking some sort of red liquid, while security drones hover around the fountain, distracted by its noise and movement. So you do notice there are 3 security drones just fucking around by the fountain. They don't appear to notice you, though.
I knew there'd be a guard up here.
Security droids are interesting because I think they have, with their network, they could be a problem. I wonder if we can find a terminal somewhere before we engage.
Yeah. So is that blue bit, Marshall, like a window or something? That blue bit on the map. Oh, is that the fountain?
That is the fountain.
Okay.
There appear to be no windows on this side of the wall, but there is this right here, this thing sticking out is a door.
Can we get up there now?
Yes, you all rappel up.
And I say, shh, be quiet. There's a guard up here.
No shit, I whisper back.
Well, if Ita had done a better job with the drone...
It's the drone's fault. Blame the machine.
The blue flowers at least up here.
Yeah.
Are the blue flowers
Ita?
nearby, Marshall?
The blue flowers are. They're throughout these 3 planters.
Could I,
Marshall,
without too much effort, just grab 3 or 2, something like that?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Would I be able to hack into the...
There's no computers.
But I have a data pad.
That's not how data pads work.
Damn.
There's no Wi-Fi network?
No.
Oh, in that case, if we detect no Wi-Fi network, we should be okay, because those droids shouldn't be able to communicate if there's no Wi-Fi network, because they're not wired.
Okay.
Are they wired?
Well, there is a network. It's just...
Can I
Is it a wireless
network? On
network?
my data pad.
Fuck you. Fine. I will allow you to roll a daunting computers check to try to hack into the droids.
Hacker voice.
Our computers, guys.
I'm going to activate the in-combat abilities of sense.
You don't have
sense. Of not sense, of enhance.
Nice.
I did it!
You gain access to the droids, and you can you detect... let me count real quick. You look on the network, and you detect a total of...
Oh dear.
It's fine. We should be able to shut them all down.
Yeah, but if we shut them all down, then they're gonna know something's up.
They're gonna know something's up, but they'll probably be more like, "Oh shit, something's wrong. We're gonna try and fix them." And if we're fast enough,
There are a total of 24 drones on the network.
is he able to flick a kill switch and just shut them all off?
You can put them. So one thing you notice is that most of them, except for 6 drones placed on the outside of the building, are in standby mode. They aren't on. They'll only go on if an alarm is raised. You can put these drones on the outside also on standby mode.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I now think we should attack.
There is no kill switch though. They didn't program something just to murder all of them.
So that means when they go evil and take over the world, they're fucked.
Everyone's fucked.
Yeah, the security drones. They're just gonna fly into people to death.
We should get someone to sneak attack the guard.
No, I think we should just charge in, but you all need to stay engaged with me till the end of my first turn.
I'll also say, since these drones were fucking around in the water, when they actually, never mind. You see the drones when you tell them to go into standby. You see the 3 drones sort of fly into little compartments that are so small you'd barely notice them, that are just hidden throughout the garden area, like here, and here, and they just fly into these compartments and then seal themselves over. So one thing you realize from this is that when there are drones, they're hidden in the rooms. You won't be able to just know where they are if they're on standby. Unless you make a really good perception check. So what do you guys do now?
I'm gonna sneak up on the guard.
Okay, but whatever you do, make sure that I can engage with all 3 of you on my first turn.
Yeah, you can follow me closely too, Shao.
Okay, let me just quickly figure out what that check will be. I'm guessing you want to kill or knock him out?
I would prefer to knock him out.
I want to lampoon him.
No!
I agree with
That's
the lampoon plan.
Guys. The other thing is, we don't have to get close to him. Chris can just try and lampoon him.
And I could help Chris with that lampooning
you
using battle
man
meditation.
will give us conflict.
Okay. So if you want
It's a Mandalorian. They aren't people.
If you want to take him out of combat,
Jesus Christ.
if you want to take him out of combat, it will be a formidable stealth check, but you'll get 3 boost once again because he's chill as fuck.
And I can add success to you, Chris, using battle meditation.
Formidable is 5, right?
If you fail though, combat will initiate, and if he gets a turn in combat, he will turn on the alarm. I probably shouldn't have told you that, but it's a little sliver of knowledge for you.
Okay.
Can someone flip a destiny die for me?
Sure.
And Shao, you said I get a boost?
Oh.
No, I didn't do the action. You've just done it without me doing it, so you can't.
Here goes nothing. Oh wait, no, but I get 3 boosts for him being chill.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, Jesus.
Triumph!
So, I will let you use the triumph how you will.
Can he just be, knocked out until we leave the dungeon?
So you do want to knock him out.
Yeah, I don't want to kill him. I want him knocked out.
You knock him out in such a way as that he will not awake for hours from now.
Awesome.
Many hours, probably 12 hours. He'll be asleep for a really long time.
I assume I take some strain.
He stayed up all night.
Yeah, you take 1 strain.
That's
do
why
you
he
do
had to
anything
chill.
with it? So, and he's just he was already sitting in a chair, so he's just sleeping in the chair.
So there's nothing even suspicious about him.
No, it's you guys weekend at Bernie'd this guy.
Marshall, does this guy have a comm on him that we could take off so he can listen to their chatter?
You do find a comm on him.
That's genius. Take it.
I'll pick up the comm.
Has anyone seen Weekend at Bernie's? I just watched it a month ago, and it is really dark.
I've seen the How I Met Your Mother parody of it, not the actual film.
The film's weird because it's filmed and written as if it's a buddy romance, like American Pie type movie, but it is really fucked up. They are puppeteering a dead man the whole time. Anyway, you have the comm on you. You hear nothing on it. There's no chatter right now, but if you know that if they did talk, then you would hear it.
Cool.
I assume it's push to talk. We're not having to be really quiet.
Yeah, it's push to talk.
Which key is it to push to talk?
No, shut up.
Can I head up to the door and use sense?
Sure. You walk up to the door and you use sense.
I can use sense. Short range.
At short range?
Yeah, living life forms. I can sense.
Okay. So from here, you sense one life form. You sense a guard on the roof.
Oh, okay. Is that like directly above me, or like on like? Can you paint a better picture as to where I sense him as approximate?
Yeah,
to me?
you sense him about here.
Okay.
On the roof.
I relay
and
that to my.
Your sense range goes out from about here to about here.
I tell him the only thing that I can sense is a guard around here.
You also sense some fish in the ocean.
And some fish.
What kind of fish?
What kind of fish?
Carp.
Carp.
Can we catch those fish?
Can we
No.
catch those fish?
Dude, those are fucking...
The fishing pier hasn't been built yet. You can't catch
Can I use force power move to just grab one?
They're too far. Too fast.
Anyway, since this room seems a bit quiet, we could head in. What do you guys think?
Yeah, double check if it's got like locks or alarms first, Ben.
So it is literally filled with alarms and locks. The door
And landmines.
above it, the door is labeled the Lock, Alarm, and Landmine Museum.
There's a turret. The door is a living door from like fantasy. It like talks to us.
And then there's another sign that points down the way, and it says
Sit convention.
Silly Putty Museum down the road. No. So you walk up to the door. Does anyone observe it for traps or anything? Like one of you?
Ben, observe it for traps.
Oh, dude! I totally
Leader here.
I forgot something real quick. I'm going to retcon. This is a description of what it was like to ride up the cliff face. As the rope begins to lift you up, you occasionally crash against the rocks, slowing, rebounding back, and speeding up again. Anyway, that's all. So anyway, so what do you do with the door?
Let's observe it for traps.
Okay, you observe it for traps. Why don't you roll a hard perception check?
I'll help you, Ben, because I'm looking too. So get a boost.
You successfully determine that there are no traps or locks on this door.
Strain.
Nope.
Shit.
There's a lock on this door. No, wait, there's no locks, but there might be traps.
There's an alarm.
No, there wouldn't be an alarm just for opening it, because they've like, a security guard is out here.
Can I go back? Can I go back to the security guard and see if he has a key on him?
Nope.
Or
You might as well at least try the handle.
Yeah, try the handle.
Let's
Sneak
open
in.
it.
Sneak in, Ben.
Something I will also describe about the door. It's like a door, like a wooden door that you would imagine would be on a house in modern times, you know? It's not like most of the doors up until now when you go into these dungeons or any room in the Star Wars universe, they're mostly sliding doors and they're usually made out of like polycarbonate, but this is a wooden door with a brass handle.
Okay.
Does it have a keyhole that we can look through?
It does have a keyhole.
Ben, look through the keyhole.
Okay. It's going to be a formidable perception check.
Guys, I just use sense. It's okay. You don't have to look through the keyhole like we're some.
Yeah,
sort of
but we
19th
don't
century
want to
dojo.
have like a gun right in front.
So you see a basilisk droid just sitting there. I'm just kidding. It's really. I'm going to say that it's really bad. You can't. Actually, I know what I'm going to use the 4 threat for. So you look. Yeah, it's kind of. So you look through the keyhole. You successfully see into the room. You see some windows that look out onto the northwest side where the pool area is. You see what appears to be a large billiards table. You see some chairs and a table. You see it appears to be a game room of sorts. However, you put your eye too close to the keyhole. You scratch your eye, and you're going to have 3 setback to all perception checks for the rest of the day.
Ooh.
Shit.
Actually, I'm going to make it 2. I'm going to make it 2 because you have a second eye. But
Can I heal that immediately? With medicine?
No. Why would I literally just be like, yes, you can heal it immediately?
Because there would be a check involved.
Yeah.
Ben sneaks through the door.
I think I should put some like bandages on that fucking eye.
No.
It's not gonna permanently blind him or anything. It's just sort of a.
But he is a liability right now. Voice in my head.
Ben, Eater, shut up. Get through the door.
Do not speak to our fearless leader like that.
Yeah, Cedric, I will have you jump off this cliff.
Ha ha. Very funny.
Go lean against a wall.
I am already leaning against a wall.
Oh. Okay.
I was leaning against the wall right next to the door.
Okay, then I'll go through the door.
Okay, Murkov is just going to spend this time getting hyped to kill some Mandalorians.
What?
The door!
You do what with the door?
Sneakily.
Fuck the door.
You open it?
Yes.
Okay,
Actually.
you open the door, and I was kidding. The real purpose of the threat was to conceal the basilisk droid. Now, you see, you walk into the game room. Next to the door is a secretary's desk with a terminal on it. The room has a large game table in the center, and on the far side is a smaller table with cards and drinks and leather-backed chairs. Through a large opening, the game room is connected to a hallway with stairs leading to what appears to be the roof. I will reveal what this looks like.
So, guys, I think the meeting's going to be taking place in here.
Well, no, maybe not, because there's no, like, desk or anything.
There's tables with chairs.
Hence,
True.
the only place where a meeting could be held.
There's no such thing as a conference room.
Yeah, but it's not a proper conference room.
All right, so I'm going to go over to the secretary's desk and get on the computer and see if I can find the meeting of this, the location of this meeting.
Okay. You go over to the secretary's desk, and there's just a sticky note that says, "We're meeting in the game room at 4." No. So the computer is locked. Do you want to try to hack it?
No, I'm just going to leave it be.
Okay.
What's the check?
Hard. Do you do it? Okay, I'm so fucking confused.
Why would I not try to hack this computer?
I have no idea, but
like suddenly,
Marshall, we are doing the exact same thing you do to us with Basilisk.
That's true. That's true.
I, for one, might be happier if neither of us did it.
So you find on the computer some controls for the security drones, but you've already accessed those before. Same basic principle. And you also find what appear to be controls for... Not controls. You appear to find logs. They appear to be a sort of inter-correspondence between another computer in the building. The logs are as such. Do you want me to read them, or do you guys want to read them?
I think we should have Ben read all of them aloud.
I think you should read them, Marshall, because I feel
No.
like we have a mixed ability group.
Okay. That is brutal.
With three very low abilities.
Ben's pretty decent, but Chris and Charles are like, garbage. So
Wow.
Just Marshall calling them
I'm just saying what we all thought, okay? Okay. So, day off. You are to be given the day off. Your current jobs are to be postponed, as the field marshals want me to meet in absolute secrecy. You are to come back in 2 weeks from now. Day off is, by the way, the title to the message. The next title is Butlers. The butlers are to be turned down and placed on standby for the meeting. Once the house is completely clean, there will be no need for them. There's another entitled Prisoner. Give the prisoner an extra helping of food. Nobody will visit them for weeks. The next is titled Guards. I understand your hesitancy, but nobody even knows that we are here, so no more security will be placed at the house for the meeting. The next is entitled Fishing. I would like a fishing dock to be built at some point. Begin making proper arrangements.
Oh, shit. Is that it, Mars?
Oh my god, Putty.
What?
just got a notification that you just now uploaded Temple Siege.
No, that wasn't at 5 o'clock.
Okay. So that's all the logs. That's
these
the whole
stairs.
Those are the stairs.
Are they up or down?
They go up.
Okay. I say in character that I think we should find the prisoner. It could be strategically important to us in the war.
Yes.
But like I said, from the outside, it's pretty clear that this is a one-floor building. So they go up to the roof, to the landing pad.
Oh, but there's a guard upstairs we could kill.
Yeah.
Just for fun, let's kill him.
No. If we kill the guard on the roof, that could provide access for any shuttles or anything that we could use for escape on the roof. Since it's a landing pad.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But Ita, it's your mission.
And you would be the one sneaking up there.
Well, we wouldn't have to sneak. We could just go kill him.
You hear on your comms, by the way, something. You hear, hey boss, the drones up here shut down. You know what's going on? I don't know, probably the system acting up again. I'll check on it in a few minutes when I'm done with my break.
Okay, can I get back?
Ita, go up and kill him.
Wait.
I was just gonna get back on my data pad and reactivate the drones.
No, what you could do, Ita, is you could
Yeah, that wouldn't be suspicious.
try to hack into the network and see where the boss signal is coming from.
Yeah.
You don't need to hack in. You have a computer that you just accessed.
Oh, okay. So without a computer's check, he could figure out where the boss's signal is coming from that conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, where is it coming from?
So you go over to the computer and you find out that there's 3 comm signals on the network. One is on you. The other is on the roof. The third is in a room labeled guard room, and it's over here.
Chris, could you stop pinging repeatedly?
Oh, sorry, I've just been doing that.
Stop, it's awful.
Okay,
so
so
the guard room is over here.
So this is the door.
There?
Yeah, this is the door to the guard room.
Okay, so it's over here.
Can I go up?
I always label doors the same way. It'll look like a trapezoid sticking out of the wall.
Could I go up to the door and use sense?
Yeah, sure.
And I can sense in short range life forms.
You feel a life form in that room.
Just one.
Just one.
I relate to the group. There's only one guy in there.
You also once again feel the life form on the roof.
Yeah, so there's only one guy in there, and it's the boss. So it would be good if we get him and then get the guy on the roof. We only sense 3 signals. We could be clear of at least the guards.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Is there even an option for a stealthy approach to this guy, or are we just going to kick down the door and engage?
I'm sure Ben could get in there and kill him without him noticing. Like, even though it's a door, it's a wooden door. I guess it could creak.
Yeah.
But I bet. I'm sure Ita has gone through open doors and surprised people before. He can give it a go. But I personally would rather just fuck him up.
I think we should keep this low profile to start with.
Well, we can stay low profile if we just kill him before he does it.
Actually, should we disable the guard on the roof first, then?
Just Ita's choice.
I think we should disable this guy first.
Because he's going to check on the network.
Well, see, here's the thing. We can disable the guy on the roof, hide him, and then ambush him when he gets to the roof.
Why is he getting to the roof?
To check the thing.
He could check that on the network.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to check it from where he is.
Okay.
He might be going to check the droids in the... Oh, he would... No, he said he was going to go check them upstairs, I think. I think you are right.
Wait, could I, through this computer, insert a log in the, for the reason those drones were shut down as,
What's the point? We're definitely disabling these 2 people.
So do you need me to repeat all the logs? There's a key log that would indicate to you why that plan you just formulated, Ben, is not a great idea.
Why don't I just delete the other logs?
Because that doesn't delete the things that they say happened. I was gonna. Do we know if there's any computers in the guard room? Or can we make a reasonable guess that there?
You find a computer on the network in the guard room, as well as 2 pieces of other technology that seem to be unidentified. But there's some serious tech in that room.
Okay, well,
So
this idea might...
Am I sneaking into the guard room
Wait,
or up?
I have another idea, though, and it might not be the greatest idea now that we know there's some serious tech in there. And it's also not the most low-profile thing in the world. But, Ben, you could probably overload the system in the guard room and explode one of the computers.
No, I think, for our sake, we should try to preserve the tech. Because it was probably the tech that was stolen from the museum.
Well, I'm not going to explode one of the computers, but could I, send a virus package through there that would just,
Wait, no, yeah. If he has a virus, he might come running out of the room, and then we could just cut him down.
Essentially, anything out of the ordinary here.
Or guys, there's a much more simple way of doing this. We could knock on the door, get him out, and then kill him.
We could.
Or I could just DDoS the network.
We could roll deception to say we're one of the guards and we need him to come out.
Anything out in this place does not exist.
I think you're wrong on that, Chris. I think you're wrong on that. Because the droids are off, and they were like, oh, it's probably just something wrong. I think you're wrong in saying that anything out of the ordinary is going to, freak them out.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're clear.
These are classic sneaky game guards, so they're like, I'll check it out. They're
yeah. Something's not quite right.
See, my thing
What's that box doing in the corner? It's probably nothing.
Is a DDoS would be a definite attack. Because shit would start malfunctioning, stuff like that.
Yeah, DDoS is not a sensible idea because it wouldn't do anything.
My solution is that the non-sneakers, all of us, that's me, Merkava, and Cedric, we all bust that door down and fuck that guy up, while Ita sneaks up to the roof and disables the guard up there. That would be my solution.
Or we could just make a noise out here, and the guard will come out and
sound the alarm.
That has no strategic benefit to just busting in there and killing him. It's the same thing.
No, we'd basically be going against.
But if he comes out here, he's not. He's just heard the noise. Maybe it's I don't know, some stupid guy coming out here.
Genuinely, for our knowledge, there is 2 more guards, and it's one in that room and the one above.
It's pretty good knowledge too, because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have.
That seems certain.
Yeah. although there is the jail, so there might. Jail somewhere for the prisoner.
Why wouldn't they have communication devices on them?
True.
Maybe
it's automated.
Maybe he's linked to a computer and not a comms himself.
But we have access to the network, and we could have figured that out if he was.
Well, okay. How many computers are on the network, Marshall?
1, 2, 3. 3 computers.
What's the third? The guard room one, the reception one, we have access to, and the other one?
One of them is in the study.
Okay. So there we go. So we know there's only 2 guards.
/ library.
So I'm gonna re-pitch my idea to disable both of the remaining guards at the same time. Us busting down that door, and Ita sneaking up. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I think...
But at the same time, I don't think a 3-1 split is our best. I think a 2-2 goes sideways.
Ita's the only one who can sneak it, though.
Shao, I've also got another idea. Why doesn't Ben attack the guard upstairs first, sneaky, then come back down, then we all go in?
Yeah, I would throw my hat into that as well.
Yeah, I think that's the better way to go about this.
Just in case that tech goes online and it's fucking horrific.
But how is Ben going to help with that?
Well, you could just have Ben. You could just have Ben sneak both times.
Yeah, because
yeah, we don't know what's in there, so it might. Actually, no, we have a keyhole in the door. Ben, look through. No, don't look through the door because you got a load of
step back.
I'll look through the door.
Look, okay, guys. If I have made my decision after 10 minutes of talking about
before you make the decision, I want to look through the door. Marshall, what's the difficulty?
I believe it's a formidable difficulty.
I am your commanding officer on this mission. You will not look through that door.
She's doing it anyway.
You were overridden by the general who assigned you to be the commanding officer.
Oh, no, I'll agree with your overall mission strategy, but I'm looking through that fucking door. Do I get... I don't know. I don't get any advantages to that. Well.
Okay, so you do not see what's in the room. Well, maybe you see something. We'll see what you do with that triumph. With the 2 threat, we'll just say that you suffer 2 strain from straining your eyes.
Okay.
What do you want the triumph to be?
Could I get a really bad picture of the room, but see one of the pieces of tech? Is that possible?
Ooh, okay, yeah. So you see what the tech is, and at least one of them appears to be a containment unit for a droid.
Okay, I'll relay that information to the group. You've made your final decision, Captain? What was it?
I'm going upstairs, and I'm going to take this son of a bitch out.
Do you want us to kill the other guy while you're up there, or not?
I think we should still take the double stealth approach.
I will notify you over comlinks when I've made that part of my decision.
Alright.
You're literally going to be upstairs!
Hey, Merkava, would you like to play a game of pool?
Oh my god! Sure. Okay, so you go up.
I shall referee.
Okay, so you go up.
You referee game affiliate.
Ita, you go upstairs. So I don't have a map for the upstairs because it's really simple. I'll just describe it.
Oh,
chill the fuck out. The landing pad is empty with a small extension that leads on down into the building. Floating around the building are nothing, because the security droids are offline, and a veteran Neo-Crusader walks back and forth on the pad. Since he's not directly facing you when you get up there, I'll give you 1 boost, but he is not relaxing and chilling like his partner, so you don't get 3, you just get 1 boost, and it's going to be a formidable stealth check. And, because I need to burn some of these babies, don't roll it yet. Boom! So it's going to be 4 difficulty, 1 challenge.
This may have been a mistake.
But you're the stealth guy.
Stealth guy.
You got this.
Yeah, I just got this.
Excellent. So, I will say, I know what I'm going to do with the threat. So you succeed. Do you want to knock him out or kill him?
I want to knock him out.
So I'm going to say that you succeed, but as you do it, he makes some noise on his comm. You guys hear it downstairs, by the way. You hear on the comm, you hear like,
fucking damn it.
Okay, get ready to attack the guy if he comes out this door.
And then you hear on the other comm, Jerry?
Okay,
Jerry, okay?
No, I'm gonna get on the comm and I say, yeah, sorry boss, I just, I tripped up here. It's a little slippery.
Okay.
I was gonna do that!
I've got good deception.
You don't have it, though. What would mimicry be?
Deception?
Deception,
of course, yes. Of course. This will be a...
slight blaster malfunction. No good.
Your deception... Your deception against this man's perception, which is...
Is it the 5 difficulty we've been contending with?
1 difficulty!
Oh, nice.
Damn.
I generate automatic advantage due to my Zabraki race.
Oh, wow.
So I have 4 success, 1 threat.
So, with a threat, he's like, okay, that's weird. But he's like, okay. He just keeps going on what he's doing.
Good job, General.
Thank you, Captain.
Saving the fucking mission.
Alright, are we gonna need that grappling hook anymore, guys?
Maybe.
It's out in the garden, though. What the fuck do you need it for?
To shoot somebody with.
Oh my god.
I was gonna tie this guy up.
We don't
I didn't knock him out forever.
No, literally, all that distinguishes a grappling hook between a harpoon cannon is the angle and what you're firing it at.
Also, there's a spike on the end of a harpoon.
I would like to make a push to go and kill the other dude now. Are we ready?
Well,
We're not killing.
Like the knocked out dude, you could just chuck in the sea.
That's a good point. I agree with that.
I'm sure he won't wake up and then climb back up.
You'd have to climb up a pretty high cliff.
No, he's knocked out. Let's not fuck with him.
We could just kill them, guys. They're Mando.
I will take his comms, though.
That's racist.
I approve with the killing thing. Lots of people on our side have lost their lives to end this war. They know what they signed up for.
We're not killing.
No, we can kill them on the way out.
I send a message to my guys over my comm links, my personal one, that, hey, we're not killing these people. Just yet.
Just yet. We're going to torture them and then kill them.
With all due respect, boss, if it comes to it, If I need to, they're dying.
If you need to, if your life is in danger, kill him. But it is not the primary goal, the objective.
You're
here.
never safe as long as Mandos are breathing near
Right,
you.
I get it. Now, boss, are we getting in this door or what?
Yes, but do it quick. He cannot say anything over the comms.
Why? There's nobody else on the other side anymore!
We don't know that they could be listening.
No, we do! We know where all the signals are! I don't think you guys get it. We know every part of this comms network, and every one of them are silent now, except for this one.
It is an extremely weak comms network for the ultimate Mandalore to be here.
Yes, but you also remember that
There was
they
a law
believe
about that.
nobody knows of this
the point
place.
of this operation is to keep it low manned so that nobody knows about it.
And if they were dedicating like 20 guys, 30 guys, just to be like securing this place, it would become an instant target.
Which is why they had 20 robots that we've got access to.
Yeah, because sending
Yeah.
people away isn't anything suspicious.
Okay, but Ben, whether you agree with it or not, the fact is, like, you can disagree that, like, oh, it's a bad idea, they should have assigned more. But that is what happened. The log said so. Unless you think the log is lying and this whole thing's a trap.
And our network is lying, and the comms network we've hacked into is lying.
I don't know. I hacked into
Which is all possible. I mean, you guys got some thread along the way, but
Exactly.
Are we getting...
Alright,
Eita,
alright,
are
you know
you
what?
getting over here, and are we opening this door?
Get in there.
Are
Guys,
you
just
not
as
coming?
I'll be there. Just go.
Oh, you should have said this earlier! Ugh, Shao kicks open the door.
okay. You kick open the door, immediately the guy jumps up and he says, "Hey, who are you? You're not Jerry?" And then
No, I am.
Jerry?
No, I am. I put on the Jerry voice. I just slipped, boss.
he's confused, and initiative starts.
Oh yeah, that's Jerry. Remember Jerry's
Wait.
cab company that we set up?
Indeed. This is why you shouldn't have killed him. He's Jerry.
That's why I knocked him out. He's Jerry.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad fucking roll. Never mind, that's a bad fucking roll.
Mine's pretty bad for what I have.
Holy triumph!
Doesn't matter. Oh shit, he's beating us.
Pretty handedly, actually.
Yeah. Y'all suck.
Wait,
No, it's just Ben that sucks.
Well, Ben
I'm not
hasn't
even down
rolled
there.
'cause he's not down here.
I know, right?
That's fair.
Okay.
He's the worst on the initiative, technically.
Okay, so immediately, as an incidental, he presses a button on his comms, and you see you see 3 drones pop out of holes in this room.
Ben, get those offline.
And they join in the battle.
Can I disable them?
You're not at a computer right now.
No, but
I
he did it on his
datapad.
datapad last time. He's already hacked into the network.
Fuck you. You're right. Okay.
We have it so they pop out of the holes, and then we get on the comms and say "Ben" or "Ita," and they immediately go back into the holes.
I'll say he can do it, but you have to on your turn use an incidental to tell Ita to do it. Like he won't.
Okay.
Like his Ita wouldn't just be staring at his datapad, monitoring things.
Why wouldn't I?
Wait, can we flip a Destiny die to see he
would-
notices? Ben notices immediately.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
you
flip
can.
a Destiny die.
I definitely
Yeah,
don't think
that
he
I-
would
that I-
just
that I'm
out of
paying
nowhere.
attention.
But
Then I'm paying attention to the network, seeing if anything's true.
So there you go.
Especially considering it's Ben playing Eater, that would definitely need a Destiny point.
yeah, no, definitely. Like I don't think most people would just like happen to be like, oh, this network that we were totally fine with.
Oh,
before.
yes. So I would totally just be sitting up there, relaxing, doing nothing.
I don't know what the
Anyway,
fuck
they're
you're
off.
doing.
Anyway, they're off.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing because you went up there, you told them to stay put, and then when you finish, you're like, yeah, you guys can do it. What are you guys waiting for? Just do whatever you want. So
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the drones
yeah,
are off. What's he doing as his
so
action?
the drones pop out of the holes and they immediately fall back in, and he's like, what the fuck? He is going to. Who came in the door first?
Me.
Okay, he's going to shoot you.
Then I'm next.
What's he shooting me with?
Heavy blaster rifle.
I've got
I knew it.
1 range defense. No upgrades.
Rip Shao.
I don't have sense activated.
Shit, Rip Shao.
Shao will be fine. Shao's a trooper.
Fine.
She ain't a pussy.
No.
She has one, though.
That is
Ew.
unconfirmed.
Ew.
That is unconfirmed, good sir.
Wait, what?
Could someone roll a destiny die?
I'll do it.
I got it. Or Shao got it.
Because that's how I roll.
That is how you roll.
Are you upgrading or downgrading?
I'm upgrading.
Ooh.
There's nothing to downgrade.
That's true, yeah. That's true.
Downgrade your range defense.
Ow!
So he murders you? No, I'm just kidding. So he's gonna do some shit. So he deals 11 damage. Nope, sorry, he deals 14 damage. Are you gonna reflect it or anything?
Yeah, I'm just working out what it'll be after reflect. I'm reflecting it to take it down to 5 wounds. There you go.
Okay. And he's gonna use his advantage to crit.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll the crit or you to roll the crit?
I'll roll the crit.
Roll crit. Roll crit.
Oh, crit. Roll crit.
Oh,
okay.
Well, that's
cool.
good, because I'm not going to be making a skill check today, so that's good. Well, for this encounter.
Oh, by the way, because it's been like 6 months since last episode, or it's been a long time, not necessarily 6 months, all your crits are healed from last time.
And wounds.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that. And strain and wounds, yeah.
What's he maneuvering?
I don't know.
Or is he just gonna... Is that his turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first. Trust me on this one.
Okay.
And Cedric and Merkava Marshall are definitely engaged with me, right?
Yeah, everyone's engaged. Well, except him. He's not engaged yet.
I'm gonna use Battle Meditation to add automatic success to both you, Merkava and Cedric's next check, and use my maneuver to kind of hide behind the billiards table.
How many
So is that...
Yeah. 1 automatic success.
Okay.
Damn, that
Okay.
really is pretty powerful.
It gets more powerful when you upgrade it.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'll take the next one.
alright. Try to crit so I could finish him.
Yeah, so I'm going to...
I actually, you remember that one shot I told you about that I ran the dungeon through with randoms?
Yeah.
Buddy?
Mm-hmm.
I had someone who took battle meditation, and they made an argument with me for like 10 minutes that they could use battle meditation and attack in the same turn. And I'm like, no, you'd be the most OP. You'd be a god. That's.
I think it takes a couple sessions for people to realize that all force powers, unless otherwise specified, are actions.
Yeah. And I mean, geez, they need to, because some of them are so powerful, it would just be ludicrous.
But for some of them, that kind of makes them unviable, like the attack portion of influence. It's never as good as using literally anything else.
There is one situation. If the soak of your enemy is so high that you can't stun them regularly. Because it goes through soak. But that's a rare situation.
Plus, it has to be high enough. The breach is not a thing as well.
What?
For lights, like I know you said stun them, but like for in general combat,
stun or hit them. Like let's say it had a soak of like 20 or something. You know, if it did, it might theoretically be more viable to use in that case. But anyway, I agree with you though that it's pretty rare to be useful.
So it's going to be my turn, and I'm going to move to engaged, and then whack the guy one.
Okay, you whack him. Whack-a-mole.
Remember, you add automatic success.
Yeah.
Wait. He has 2 adversary, so 2 upgrades, and he has 2 setback.
So that's 2 challenge, 2 setback.
Correct.
Woohoo! I got something right for once. I'm not engaged with multiple enemies, so that's all I've got.
So 2 success.
2 success, so that's...
Is your crit 2?
Yeah, my crit's 2.
You could double crit. Well, not double crit, but plus 10 crit.
So what's your... First, let's deal with what your total damage is.
My total damage is 9, sorry.
Okay. So you hit him very hard. He's not dead, but he looks to be badly wounded. You can now use your... Do you want to crit him with plus 10?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll that?
Yeah, why don't you roll?
Rolling crits is fun and deadly.
It is fun. The target is knocked prone and suffers 1 strain.
Oh, give it to me.
Is it advantage in melee or disadvantage for attacking a prone target?
It's easier for a melee user. It's not advantage, it's boost, but yeah, it's...
There you go, Macabre.
It's easier to hit them with melee and harder to hit them with ranged. Because they have a smaller profile, but because they're on the floor, I mean, they're defenseless. You can just fucking, go in. Okay.
So, let's see. I'm going to now come in, lightsabers a swirling, and fucking dunk on this kiddo.
Okay, it's 2 challenge, 2 setback, and 1 boost.
You also gain an automatic success at the end.
Challenge. Oh. And a setback.
2 setback.
Okay. So, with that, I generate...
You have to roll
2.
Another setback, Chris.
Oh, wait. It's 2 set... Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on.
I don't think you have to reroll. Okay.
Okay. So, since it's success, I generate with the battle meditation 2 more success. And then on top of that,
no. Battle meditation gives you 1 success.
No, I have my lightsaber, when I successfully hit, generates an additional success.
Oh, okay.
And 2 advantage. So
okay.
I have enough to crit with my red saber.
Okay.
Okay. Let me grab the numbers on this.
It's a plus 10 crit because he got crit by Charles.
Okay.
And your red saber's the one with,
4.
vicious, whatever.
5.
No, it's got more than that.
No, it's definitely just 5.
Nope.
I thought it was 8.
It's 5, man. I just checked
It's
it
5.
yesterday.
Wait, hold on.
You wrote down that it's 5.
Oh, okay, it is 5.
If it's
5.
more than 5, if it's more than 5, I'm pushing Operation Steal the Saber into advance.
Yeah, and that was supposed to be a long-term operation.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
coordinating resources.
So its base damage is 9, plus the amount of success I have.
So that's 15.
It's like a little orphan boy just runs up as he's attacking and takes it out of Chris's hands and disappears.
Yes, that's 15 damage, Marshall.
15 damage, he's killed.
Oh, can I do the crit, though?
Okay.
He's
sure.
dead.
I mean, you'll do the crit to a corpse, but...
Yeah, well, I mean...
Oh, that's such a difficult crit for a dead man.
Yeah, right? Nah. Man, he's compromised.
We're not quite halfway
Such a
through
shitty
yet,
roll.
but Marshall, do you mind if I go to the toilet?
Sure, we'll call a short break.
Compromised.
I'm not going to mute myself this time, so you guys can entertain the audience.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
No,
entertain ya.
we went too far.
Guys, we should all be silent.
yeah.
For a moment of silence. Peace.
Oh, Marshall, I did message you.
So,
I'll read it in a second.
Chris, are you ready for Tomb of Annihilation?
Oh, probably?
Yeah, I've purchased the module now, so I'm doing it at some point.
Okay.
I revealed, by the way, the guard room.
Ah, nice. But yeah, Tomb of Annihilation is definitely going to be fun.
How do you guys like the circular look to this building? I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I like it.
Feels very circular.
So I got CK2 the other day, and I'm really liking it so far.
I think CK2 is one of the harder ones for people to get their head around.
But you understand the second part of what I said, though, Chris, by the way, right? Like,
Yeah.
That even though it's technically I'm so-and-so's, like, there is room because of the situation that will be going on.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Okay.
So, Marshall, do you have anything later today after the session? This session?
I do, yeah.
Oh, damn. Because I think Charles and I are going to play some CK2 afterwards.
Have fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We should all
No,
play.
don't have fun. How dare you?
I literally just can't play, but I hope you have fun.
Yeah.
I wish you could.
I wish it was Groundhog's Day and I could just, keep repeating it over and over again and just do anything I wanted to, but I can't.
Yeah. We will have to do a.
Even if I had Groundhog's Day, though, I'd still tell Toe that I can't play Overwatch.
Ooh, burn.
I'm just kidding.
I'm back.
I'm just kidding. I just realized that some of you haven't been sworn to secrecy, so I have to pretend I'm kidding.
Marge, I was just thinking about something. You could technically,
Charles back.
You could technically use battle meditation and attack on alternate rounds and have battle meditation last the entire time, since it's until the end of your next turn. So if you go last on the initiative order the second time and first the first time, your partners could get 2 turns of it out, if you know what I mean.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, that's...
I get it,
That's
though.
actually really good.
I get it, though. It makes sense. It's slimy. I like it. Okay, so I will quickly describe the guard room for everyone. It's filled with literal trash.
Trash human beings or literal trash?
Both.
Oh.
Just kidding. The guard room is as
I was going to
follows.
say, but we're in there.
The guard room is dark and dingy, the furniture of a lesser quality than that in the rest of the resort. There are 3 beds, 3 lockers, 2 droid pods, and a computer terminal, as well as a table with 2 chairs.
I'm just reading strain recovery from combat.
Okay, I was like, I don't know what the fuck that's for. So what do you guys do? Like I said, there's 3 lockers, 2 droid pods, 1 computer.
Can we figure out that the droids were the 2 things of tech?
You know that immediately, yeah.
Ben,
Okay, so
Ita, can you heal my wounds?
I'm thinking first we should commandeer the droids and see if we can't use them for our own means.
It's an easy check when I'm under half my threshold, right, Marshall?
Uh-huh.
So it's an easy medicine check, Ita.
It is, but it's also upgraded. Okay, wow, he did it really quick.
I say, your service, Ita, is really calming, but you're really shit at healing those cuts.
1 wound, 1 strain. Okay.
Marshall, I don't know if you actually flipped the Destiny die.
I did.
Is that how it works?
Says it right above your thing. So anyway, so what do you guys do?
No, you didn't.
Can we have a look at
you
the
surprisingly
droids?
didn't, Marshall.
It doesn't say use the Destiny point.
No, but if you look at the pool as well, Marshall, it's the same as the most recent pool. So it didn't actually flip.
You can't use 1D, you have to just use D.
I see.
We're not just one-dimensional here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Chris.
We
You
are
were having
all
some
the
good
dimensions.
you were having some good ideas, but I was really obsessed with my wounds. So do you want to say that again for Ita?
And for you?
I don't have to make any decisions around here.
Alright.
You are the second in command, though.
Anyway.
Technically, the first, you're just leaving it to me. Which is a horrible
Anyway,
idea.
we should try to see if we can't use the droids for our own purposes. So,
Nefarious purposes.
Yeah, Ita, do you want to see what those droids do?
Yeah, sure.
wait, I wonder if they're the
I'm
butlers.
excited about it.
Oh my god, they're the butlers!
Wait, are they the butlers?
Do the
They
computer
look like protocol droids to you. They don't look military.
Butlers
I
are
will name
military.
them Jim and John.
Could we
They
attach
will make
the...
me sandwiches at quick speed.
Guys, could we put the explosives in the droids to explode the...
And then lead them into where the
Well, that is
people
an
are meeting.
ingenious idea. Apparently the butlers are supposed to be shut off, so I think it would arouse suspicion.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're gonna blow them up. So
Oh,
let's face it, they're gonna be suspicious for the moment before they're blown to pieces.
No, but not if the droids don't get close enough. If we put them under the table, they're guaranteed to get blown up.
Yeah, but we don't know when this meeting is happening.
Yet.
It could be today. It could be...
That's why we're here. We've got an entire dungeon to explore.
Yeah.
Okay,
And let's
so
start
what do you
exploring.
guys do?
I send the
Keep
protocol
asking.
droids back to the
So-
So we have
What do you-
door.
Krita?
I send the protocol droids to back to the ship.
That's not a thing. I mean, how do you do this? Do you walk up to the computer? Do you tap on the glass?
He puts his dick in it.
Yep. No, I'll change. I'll reconfigure their configurations.
Using what?
My genius.
Ben,
Can we
what
get
he's
someone
looking
who's gonna
for
give me
is
a real answer?
Ben is going to walk up to the computer and see if he can
Thank
hack
you.
into it.
Thank you. I just wanted to know if he could like put two brain cells together just now and like.
All right, what's the check?
So it's gonna be an average computer's check.
Damn,
You failed to hack
I
into this.
suck.
Can all of us, I guess, someone with a higher perception than me, have a look around the room to see if they can find a password anyway?
Sure.
Who's got
It's
perception?
gonna be a hard perception check.
I've got
Like-
I've got one skill and two of whatever the thing is.
I have one
Ability.
skill and
No, I have
two-
one ability, but I have like 2 cunning, so one of them upgrades.
I have one skill
Ah.
and 2 green, but I also have 2 setback.
I'll make it then. I'll have a look around the room.
Yeah, you make it. I'll help you get a boost.
Marshall, if Ben helps me, would I get his cunning but not his setback?
Yeah.
Ben.
Ben, help him.
Yeah,
He'd smell it out.
Ouch.
totally. You
So
suck.
you failed to find anything interesting,
Could
but use
I-
that one advantage to find the password.
Oh, really?
No.
I didn't think so. Can I use the advantage to find some cash?
Sure. You find 100 credits lying under the bed.
We are rich, and you're still penny pinching.
Could I roll perception to try to find something?
Nope.
Oh.
Could I roll
so-
perception and try and find something?
No, you can't just stack rolls. It's not how
I
the
was just
system
going to
is
look
built
for
to
money,
design.
but okay.
So, I can tell you while you were searching, you did look, I'm assuming, in the cabinets, and I can tell you what's in there without having to roll perception.
Yep.
Is it food?
You just had a coconut.
The lockers store
You didn't eat
clothes.
it.
The lockers store clothes, personal items, and one of them has a vibro sword.
Can I check the body of the dead guard that we just killed? Oh, we did kill him, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I check the body to see if he has any, like, pocket secretary or data or anything on him that could hopefully help us with that terminal?
Sure.
Maybe a map.
You find in his back pocket a type of drive that can be plugged into computers.
I'm gonna give it to Ita and say, this looks computery.
Does not compute.
It looks like a droid. I'm deathly afraid. Can you please take it out of my precious hands?
I think you should hold on to it.
No, fuck it.
No,
I
I'll take it.
thrust it into his chest.
Like, into it? Are you actually, like, trying to put it as a permanent fixture in his chest?
No.
Alright, I'll take it. What do I do with it?
I mean, I'm just a humble Zabraki, but I would assume it probably goes into that computer if you were listening.
Alright, let's put it in a droid.
The droids are sealed inside the droid pods.
I'm kidding, let's put it in the computer.
Okay, you put it in the computer.
Honestly,
and it
you
begins
say
to-
more memes than you say actual things.
You put it in the computer and it begins to unlock the computer. You now have access to the droid computer.
Can I
you
like
can-
reprogram these droids to not kill us?
They won't kill you. They're butler droids. There's no kill feature on them. They're like C-3PO. C-3PO can't kill. So anyway, it says on them, it says that you can tell them to begin cleaning the entire premises, Or you can tell one of them to bring tea to any room in the building. And one of the rooms in the building, the rooms in the building are labeled as such: pool room, garden, which isn't a room, but whatever. Pool room, garden, game room, study, dining room, throne room, kitchens, the suite, and something that is labeled unidentified.
I imagine that's the prison cell. That's my guess.
Bring
There's also something labeled vault.
Bring some food to the prisoner.
Oh.
Do you say that to the computer, hoping it will?
No, I want the droid to bring food to the prisoner.
Okay, but how do you do this? Do you tell it to go to unidentified?
Can I
guys?
Can I try and hack into it and figure out what I did?
If we tell it to go out unidentified, we can follow it, and if unidentified isn't the prison cell, it's probably pretty cool.
Alright, sure, let's follow it. And
then after that, we can tell it to go to vault, because we, totally gonna loot that thing.
You're so horrible.
What? It's a vault. We're gonna commandeer it off of the Mandos for Republic purposes.
Okay. You go to... So what do you tell it to do?
If you're listening to me, Ben, unidentified, well, it's your choice.
And you'll be listening to Cedric and Shao.
That requires you to speak and use your brain.
Brain? Ben, having a brain?
Hello?
Okay, unidentified.
Okay. The droid, one of the pods opens up and the droid leaves and begins walking out of the room.
We follow it.
Yeah.
Okay. It walks out into the hallway and then... That's loud. It walks up to this door here and opens the door. Inside, you see the following.
The ultimate Mandalore.
He is the prisoner.
They've revolted. What door do they open?
I'm about to reveal it.
It's this one.
This one.
Well, hurry up.
My God.
How do you ping?
Secret.
We're not telling you.
We shouldn't tell
Yeah. No. Pinging is for people who can open doors.
Wait, am I pinging repeatedly for some reason? Okay, there you go.
Oh shit, it's conference room.
Dining room.
So, you see a dining room with a huge... I'll describe the dining room. Dining room as follows. The dining room curves around like all of the rooms in the resort, though in this case it seems the most obviously skewed because the hardwood dirt dining table curves along with the room. On the table appear to be half-eaten sponge cakes and steaming cups of tea, some left unfinished. Through the opening at the end of the room is the throne room, draped in red and gold cloth across the walls. On either side of the stone throne is a painting. On the left, Mandalore the Indomitable. On the right, Mandalore the Ultimate.
Wait a minute, you said they were steaming. I'm going to put my pinky immediately in the tea. How hot is it?
Pretty warm.
I'm going to quickly and hurriedly say people have been here recently, drinking tea.
And eating sponge cakes.
Thank you.
So that means they probably just have dessert.
The droid, of course, continues to plow on regardless of what you say because it has orders.
Yeah.
And it walks up to this door here and opens it.
I'm going to continue following, but I'm squinty-eyed.
And stealthy.
I'm not stealthy. I can't do that.
Super stealthy with the droid going...
No, I'm stealthy behind it, like hiding this 6'8" guy hiding directly behind.
Kitchen.
Oh, it's
The
getting
kitchens
the
are
food.
mostly spick and span, unused and well appointed with appliances and food. There is a pot of tea on the stove. Next to it, a container of Mandalorian red tea.
I take the box of red tea.
The droid walks over as you take the tea and begins looking through the cabinet, searching for tea.
Alright, I put the tea down.
It then turns to you, Chris, and says, "Excuse me, sir, I believe you have the tea."
I hand over the tea.
He then takes the tea and begins making more tea with it.
Wait, since this is like thousands of years before the films, is this like protocol droid really creepy looking? Is it like basically just like a
skeleton?
Droid? Yeah.
I could get you a look of what it looks like.
You could just tell us if it's creepy looking.
Well, it looks like the protocol droids from KOTOR.
Oh, I haven't seen those yet. I'll look.
They're pretty creepy.
Oh, well, they're not too creepy. They are creepy.
They'd be a lot less creepy if they didn't have that big ball in their head.
Okay, so he begins making tea. After a couple minutes, since they can make tea really quickly, he begins pouring tea in cups and puts it on a tray.
How many cups does he pour?
He pours 7 cups. He then sets a few sponge cakes onto the tray and begins carrying it out of the kitchen.
I'm thinking we need to set the bomb on him.
Droid, have you served anybody recently?
Yes, me and my companion, C-PPO.
Wait, what's your name?
Mine is C-F-Bio.
F-Bio? What the fuck?
Yes.
Have you served anybody recently?
My companion and I recently served guests in the dining room.
How long ago was that?
Must have been 15, 20 minutes ago.
And who were these guests?
The guests were the esteemed guests of Mandalore the Ultimate. They were his field marshals.
And where did they go after they left, do you know?
They went to unidentified to meet.
Ben, are you able to, like... Can you maybe...
Abort.
I'm trying to think of a way you could use something.
Now, if you excuse me, I am now on my way to unidentified to serve them.
Oh, shit!
Abort mission. Abort mission.
Ben, no. Ben, go back to the control room. We'll comm you when he's just about to go in the door. So we know where he's going. And where this unidentified
Actually, no,
is.
before we put this plan into
Could it
action...
be here? You know?
Wait. But this could be endgame. So we should loot the vault first.
Yeah. Ben, go and change his orders to go to the vault.
Whatever, fucking go to the vault.
My God. Are you upset about something, Ben?
I don't know.
Okay, I've got a great piece of life advice for you, Ben. If you don't know if you're upset about something, be happy.
That seems difficult.
What the fuck happened?
Really not.
I don't know. Just okay. Let's go to the vault.
Thank
You're like an emotional.
Actually, you know what? If I've got a plan for when we do send the protocol droid. We could have it say, by orders of Jerry, I have been sent in to deliver more refreshments.
Meanwhile, Charles is strapped to the back of it, so they don't notice.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Could I bring the pilot and tell him to loot the vault for us?
Why? Why don't we just loot the vault?
No, that's going to be way too noisy.
Also, the pilot doesn't seem. Does he have expertise in stealing things?
No,
Or
let's
cracking
just.
into
I don't
vaults
know.
or anything?
Ben,
Yeah,
if you have a problem with going and looking at the vault, please tell us. Don't just be passive aggressive. What's wrong, buddy?
We have a mission, and this is not the mission.
There's also a wonderful dungeon to explore, and the mission isn't time sensitive. Let's have fun and look at everything.
I mean, here's the thing: is that vault could have valuable information in it, not just valuable stuff.
I will say this: like he's right. The mission isn't time sensitive. I mean, it is in a way. You know that the Mandalorians are hashing out a grand battle plan to turn the war around. This could take hours, if not days.
So let's enjoy this out of character. Let's just enjoy the dungeon. Let's go have a look at everything.
That and there's a prisoner to save, which I think we're going to need to do too.
Yeah, it's a good
Which potentially
Okay,
could be
whatever. Let's go to the.
I would say.
Oh wait, no, Ben, you can't react like that. You either have to
I would say
accept.
if you do have a problem, do it.
We're going to the vault.
No, Ben, you have to either accept our arguments and be happy about it, or rebut them. Don't just.
We're going to the vault.
Do you accept our arguments?
Going to the vault.
Do you accept our arguments?
There is a prisoner to save. We're going to the vault.
Oh my god.
Okay, so do you tell it to go to the vault?
I do.
Okay. The droid begins to turn around and he says, "Oh dear, I believe I'm going to a new location." And he begins to turn around and walks around the table, and then he heads into the throne room.
Wait, the throne room?
Yeah, right here. And then he walks up to this door here. He opens the door and then heads towards the very large... I'll reveal what you see. You see a very large set of double doors, which seem to be encoded with a actual hard lock, not a computerized lock. The doors are sealed, and the droid, when he comes to the doors, says, "Oh dear, my path seems to be blocked. I will return to my regular duties." And the droid walks away from the vault.
Cedric, can you get that thing open? But can
Droid,
you get it
come
open
here.
quietly?
CF Bio, come here.
Yes, sir.
Stand
Still.
Sit, doggy.
Very well. Although my name is not Doggy, it is CF Bio.
What do your friends call you, CF Bio?
CF Bio.
Oh man, we're already on a first name basis.
So
we're taking these droids.
So
yes.
The law. Oh my god!
I would like to rename.
Look, when we get the crew of the Galactic Plunger back together, or the Galaxy Plunger back together, we need the bartender, we need butler droids, we need Lee Swan Wee, and we need Danland. And Mr. Krabs.
So the locks are... The lock is a daunting skullduggery check if you want to open it just by picking the lock.
Well, what about Charles breaking it open?
Like, physically pulling it apart, but quietly.
But quietly.
Physically pulling it apart would be very impossible, which is a way of saying you could flip a destiny die, but it would be like 3 challenge and 2 difficulty. It would be really difficult.
Let's see if Ben can pick it first.
Wait. Is it a cortosis door?
I'm gonna, poke
No,
it
you can. You could try a lightsaber on it, if that's what you're asking.
Let's try and pick it first.
I think
I'm just saying ripping it open is way harder than cutting it open.
Yeah, skullduggery it, Ben, and then I'll lightsaber, and then Charles will break.
Okay.
All right, let's. What's the check?
It's a daunting skullduggery, which is 4 difficulty.
That's a lot of success.
Oh my god.
I am on fire today.
Just barely you're able to unlock it, and I'll reveal what you see.
Ben, why are you on fire?
It's the Mandalore's hentai collection.
It's beautiful.
There seem to be showers.
Showers.
Okay, so I will describe the vault. The vault is divided into 2 sections, one with tables covered with valuables and credits, another area behind metal bars. In the cell on the far side of the room, a young human girl, no older than 15, sits wrapped in chains. Her head is shaved, her arms and bodies are covered in tattoos of various shapes and
Shall
sizes.
go talk to her.
I shall reveal what she looks like.
Before we go talk to her, how many credits are on the tables?
1 billion! No, let me share a picture of her.
Oh. We
shit.
have failed. I'm deleting mine, don't worry.
We're doomed. Okay. The credits on the table. You find on one table, there's a series of valuables, jewels, and artifacts from various cultures that the Mandalorians seem to have looted. They're worth about 10,000 credits, you figure, if you could sell them to the right people. But it would be war profiteering, in a way.
Is there raw credits, did you say?
There are! A briefcase filled with 15,000 raw credits.
1 second, I'm gonna work out how many go into the party fund and how many get split.
And you will not take conflict for taking the credits, I promise you that.
If anybody has a problem with taking the credits, tell me now so I can factor it into the calculations.
Nope.
Okay,
no problem.
We're gonna put 5,000 into the party fund and we're all gonna get 2,500. Sounds good? Alright.
Put my 2,500 in the party.
You should have said I would have factored it into the calculation. Okay, I'll add it to the party fund myself.
He says, slipping it into his own pocket.
So you can access the party fund?
Yes.
Good. I wasn't
So
sure.
what else is in there?
Well, like I said, there's valuables and jewels and artifacts that are worth 10,000 credits, but there's some moral qualms about profiting from the culture.
Do I notice anything from those cultural artifacts that's from Dathomir?
Not in this room, no.
Okay. In that case, unless anybody else has anything else.
There is something else on one of the other tables.
Okay.
There is on the other table. Let me quickly telegraph this stuff on the map. The money and valuables were on these two tables. On this side of the room. Yeah. On this table, on this side of the room, though, there is a set of black robes and a lightsaber.
I'm going to take a look at the lightsaber.
Do you ignite it?
Sure.
Wait. If it's evil, shouldn't you let the disciplined guy ignite it?
Let me ignite it.
When you touch it, it's not so evil as it just burns your skin.
Oh, okay.
As you ignite it, it turns. The only reason I had you do that on that necklace that one time is because that necklace was like evil incarnate. So you turn on the lightsaber and it glows red.
Mechanically, out of character, can I notice anything about the lightsaber that's like mechanical? Can I figure out what this lightsaber is, or is it just
it uses a dragite gem?
Okay,
which basically will give do you want to know the exact stats?
I'd like to.
Okay, damage 7. Crit
I'm not going to
3.
write it down, so if you want to go through it fast,
I'll just go through it quick. Damage 7, crit 3, breach 1, disorient 1, sunder. Possible mods: 2 disorient quality mods, 2 concussive mods, 1+1 damage mod. So that's what the Dragite gem does. It's really good at disorienting people. I think it's described as humming. It sort of buzzes like it almost creates more noise than a regular lightsaber would.
And I'm gonna deignite it and put it on the table. Relay any information I can in character to my party, and I'm gonna have a look at the robes.
The robes appear to be simple black robes. Oh, another thing about the lightsaber, it is dark. You would take probably 1 conflict from using it every day or every session.
Do you think can we tell if that's from the crystal, from the lightsaber, or from the fusion of the two?
The fusion of the two. The whole set is 1 conflict.
So if we were to take the Dragite crystal and through a long process, maybe put it in a new hilt, and maybe that would purify it.
If you did some purification, you'd have to make a discipline check of some sort, but yeah. The robes appear to be just plain sackcloth black robes. They're similar to the Jedi robes you use, except they're black and they seem to be of a rougher, more cheap material.
Oh, I like this concussive quality. They can't take actions for a couple rounds.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But that's only if you mod it. It doesn't come with that basic.
Yeah, and then disorient. Daze an opponent. They have setback to all skills checks.
Yeah. So,
okay. I was not interested in these artifacts. You guys want to talk about them a sec?
Can I? Are the robes like? Can we feel darkness from them? Or...
Not enough to cause problems. But you know that common robes like this wouldn't be as receptive to the dark or the light side as a lightsaber would.
Unless they're my clothes.
Yours are special because they're war robes and they've seen a lot of combat. Anyway, so what do you do now?
Do you guys want to think about them while I talk to the girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
I'm gonna kneel down and wait, and kind of wave in a sense that's just are you there? Can you see me? You know what I mean?
She begins to raise her head slowly as the chains rattle. She says, "Hello."
Hi, my name's Shao. What's your name?
Quarry.
Where are you from, Quarry?
Before, I was from a planet called Alderaan long ago.
And why are you here, Quarry?
I'm here to fulfill my master's goal.
And who is your master?
He is Darth Utar.
And what is his goal?
To achieve unlimited life.
And what role do you have to play in this?
I must become stronger so that I may search the world for the key to his immortality, so that we may save him.
Why do you want to save him?
For he is my master. I am dedicated to his service. I bow at his feet. I kneel before his teachings of the dark.
I've sensed darkness in you, but I also sense strength. Why do you not throw off the shackles of your master and forge your own path?
One day it is inevitable that when strong enough I will kill my master, but that is not today. That must first come. That must first come after I have resurrected him.
Come, I like stretch my hand. The bars are like wide enough so that I can put my hand in them, right?
Yeah. You could also probably figure out how to get the bars open if you want to go in there, but
for now, I just want to do this. I say, would you come here, Corey? I'd like to feel your energy.
She begins to rattle the chains, and she can only move about a foot closer, but she cannot get all the way to the door.
1 second, I'll see if I can get in there. And I look around.
The lock would require an average skullduggery check, or you could cut it open with a lightsaber.
I'll cut it open with a lightsaber.
That'll be an easy lightsaber check. Okay, you easily cut it open, and you do so silently with the advantage if you'd like.
Yes, sure, yeah, definitely.
Okay. So you cut the bars open, and it swings open, and what do you do now?
I'll walk up to her and I'll put my my hand on her head, and I'll feel the force energy within her.
She feels dark, but not so dark as to be from without salvation. You know what I mean?
Can I use my ability?
Force rebound! You're going to use a please roll a force rebound power check. You need just one force point to use it.
Okay.
Do you use the dark? Do you use the dark? Do it. Embrace it.
Do it.
Wait a minute. Let's see.
Embrace your destiny.
You know what? Xiao realizes that she's going to need more than just the normal usage of this ability to cure this soul. And she reaches into the dark side.
Oh my god! You know what this means, right, Putty? Like, we're not fucking around here. This is some shit.
I mean, I've got a bit of a threshold here, but I'm realizing that I'm risking some stuff.
You gain one conflict just from using the dark side and one strain, and you hope to Destiny die. She is 7 away from crossing the threshold, so you will take 7 conflict if you wish to use that dark side, which you already did. It's too late. So, you take 7 conflict.
Okay.
But you feel the power flow from her into you. The darkness. It fills your thoughts.
Wait. So is she 7 away from light, then?
She's 7 away from light, and the way this works is usually that wouldn't be enough. She'd have to go all the way to Light Paragon. But the way Rebound works is that she's now basically on the path to the light side. I mean, she will still have to she'll still have to, like, flip Destiny die to use light side points like a Darksider would, but she is now no longer has the determination or the mind of a Darksider. She doesn't want to be a Darksider anymore. You've freed her mind. So immediately when you do this, she passes out.
How do I feel?
What'd you ask?
How do I feel? How does Xiao feel?
You feel powerful.
Well, yeah, you just roofied a chick.
I wouldn't put it like that, but you know.
And never has so much power come to you so easily.
I've never felt this connected to the Force before.
You also feel anger at nothing. You don't know why you're angry, but you love it!
Once I walk afterwards, I back away from the prison cell. I walk up to this table and I just slap my fist down on it. I grab the lightsaber and I put it in my pocket.
The table cracks a little bit with your strength.
Hey, we should be a little, quiet.
I
Dual McPunchy.
I take out Ita's lightsaber from my belt. I grab Ita by the neck and I put him up against the wall and I say, "Take this, useless piece of shit. I don't need it anymore."
What the fuck?
Wait, seriously, what the fuck is happening?
You just got a lightsaber, Ita for free. Freezies.
Holy shit.
It's called...
Hey, Shao, you want to buy a lightsaber?
It's called Ita's first lightsaber. It's got... 1 second. It's combat... It's number 1, I think? No, that's Shao's. Ita's first lightsaber, 8 damage, 1 crit. And
Is someone writing this down?
It's Ita.
Hold
that
on
should
1
be.
second. Hold on.
Oh, I feel so weak now.
No, damn, that's not number 4 for me.
It's got 8 damage, 1 crit. It's got a dual phase modification attachment and a superior hilt personalization attachment. It's got breach 1, sunder, and superior. It's new.
Damn, that's the thing, is I could have wielded the 4th one too. Damn it.
You could take it off Ita. He's got a double bladed, so he's probably not going to dual wield.
Yeah, and
Hold on!
I've got a fucking I'm still one wielding.
One wielding has its advantages.
There's some symbolism here. I didn't give it to Ita because of tactical. I give it to Ita
Yeah,
because it was a symbolism of our friendship that has been waning over the last year, and she's giving it back. Basically, I don't owe you anything emotionally anymore.
Well,
Also, Ben's been a little dick today, so.
alright, so...
It's like an out-of-character attack.
Wait, so what?
I better learn how to make
lightsaber have?
Starshine surprises, I
I didn't
guess.
get all of it.
So,
Lightsaber have.
what have you missed?
I have dual phase mod.
Superior hilt personalization and Ilum crystal, which is modded to have, the -1 crit, +1 damage. It's also, the crystal is damaged, so with a certain amount of threat, it can fizzle out and take a maneuver to reignite.
That's important.
Okay, what's the encumbrance?
1.
Do you have everything, Ben?
And the HP?
It's 0 out of 5. 5 total, but they're all being used.
And qualities?
Asunder, superior, and breach 1.
Okay, so the girl, Quarry Natal, is passed out. The force rebound technique has an effect that puts someone to sleep for a while after it's used. Probably a few hours. She'll be out.
I'm going to
That's
pick
how
her
long
up and
she's
say,
gone.
let's take her to the landing pod.
Shit! Let's have a quick retcon vision here. Oh, you guys look back and remember that time at the temple that we had bonus content. Rith Elithir. I'm so sorry. I planned to do this at the beginning of the session, but I totally forgot. Rith Elithir, because your guys' advice was not punished for her transgressions, and she's been recommended for the trials of Jedi Knight by Revan.
Damn.
Nice.
Very nice.
She should be expelled!
Perhaps
wanted
this
to cover-
lightsaber will make a fine gift.
Oh my god.
Okay, so wait, buddy, what lightsaber did you just get?
A Dragite crystal lightsaber. I haven't
Okay.
named it yet. I haven't put it into my inventory yet.
So,
I think we should.
do you do
get
anything
her
with
out,
Quarry
right?
Natal?
I think we should put her up on the landing pad because that'll probably be our evacuation point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe in the games room so she's away from the guard.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Who
that's a good
places her
idea.
there?
I'll take her there.
Okay, you carry her to the games room and place her down. No check needed. She's rather light since she's a 14-year-old girl. Okay. She won't wake up for a few hours. What do you guys do now?
Well, we found the prisoner and the vault. Should we go back to the terminal and remind ourselves of what rooms this place has?
Yep.
Okay.
Can do that.
Wait, let's just go back to the droid and ask him what other rooms we can deliver tea to.
Yeah.
Okay, the droid says, I could deliver tea to the games room, the dining room, the throne room, the master suite, the vault, the kitchens, the library/study, the guard room, although I never go there, and, well, I never deliver tea there, and the pool room. Oh, and of course the garden, and there's always unidentified.
I think we should go to the library because I bet there could be so much, dark shit we can uncover with the Mandalorian archive.
Yeah, let's go there.
And then maybe the Master Suite, and then we'll do the mission, maybe.
Okay, you guys head to the library. It's right over here.
Wait, though, it is Ita's mission. He should have the final say.
Ita.
Go to the library.
What do you want to do?
We're going to the library. Damn democracy.
Seems like he wants to do it to me. Here's the library. I will.
Oh, look, books and shit.
I will describe it. It's not funny. It's a little annoying. Okay. The room is new, like the rest of the house, but the presence it gives off is truly ancient. It is filled with ornaments and artifacts from other cultures, and the shelves, as opposed to data pads, hold rows of paper-bound books. There is a large desk and computer terminal. That's extremely weird, by the way, for this time period. For any time period in the Star Wars that you guys have lived through. Like, books, they're things people talk about, like clay. They're like we talk about clay tablets. They're not something you find just in a library. But this guy has a lot of them. There are no data pads on the shelves, just books. There's also a computer, though. There is technology in the room. Do you guys look at what's in the cases? Do you go over to the library? What do? You go to the computer?
Wait a minute.
What's up, buddy?
No. How many computers were in this facility?
3. One in the study, one in the guard room, one in the game room.
So this is also doubling as the study?
This is the study. I've said multiple times, this is a library/study.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you go over to the cases, do you go to the computer, or do you go over to the library?
I'd like to go to the library and do some research to see if I can find a destructive or powerful force-related power.
Okay. You begin looking through the books. That might take a while. What did the rest of you do while Xiao is looking through books?
Is there like a log of all the books on the terminal?
The terminal's locked.
Ben.
Open it up, Ben.
We know everything we know from terminals, but okay.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
No, I mean there's.
Are you criticizing my use of terminals in the game? Is it a
No,
glitch?
no,
Should
I will hack the terminal.
Because personally, I love putting terminals in, but
And it's not going to go away when Marshall stops GMing.
Meanwhile,
I like the sound of that, Xiao. I mean, they're fun and they're easy way to build lore into the universe
What's the
without
check?
making it sound really weird. The check will be a hard computers check. Does anyone assist you, or do you just do it? Oh, okay.
He nails it, but
I need
God
no
was that
assistance.
stressful.
4 strain. You're just dying. Oh man, you're sweating. You have it open. There isn't
I
a
fall
catalog.
unconscious.
There. Okay.
I'm
You
kidding.
really? Oh. There is no catalog of books. There are logs, however. Do you want to read them?
I want you to read them.
Okay, but that's what that means, though. Okay, so you read them. They appear to be correspondences outside to other. Well, you also find the correspondences on this computer to the secretary's desk that you've already read. But you also find correspondences that appear to lead outside of the computer to other networks. And they are as follows. The title of the first one is Orders to Field Marshal Zanino. You are to pull all your forces from Hutt space. We can no longer, for now, fight the Hutts and the Republic at once. Concentrate your assault on Kashyyyk. If we take the planet, the Wookiees will make an indispensable workforce. Each Wookiee will do 3 times the work of a regular human slave.
I bet we could have made good friends of the Hutts in this war if we didn't piss them all off.
well, hey,
What'd you do to the Hutts?
We stole everything from Azure, and then Azure sent a bounty on us, like it came from Hutt families
right.
and shit.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you did piss them off good. You pissed them off right good. Orders to Field Marshal Bagorna. Perhaps your true failure at Dantooine can be washed away. You will lead a crusade into the unknown regions in search of the sacred Jedi planet of Ilum. You will melt the planet, turning the glaciers into oceans, and then you will vaporize the water. And then, and only then, may you come back to full reinstatement. If you fail, don't bother coming back at all, Bagorna. Orders to Field Marshal FaD. Obviously, with the failure of the invasion of Alderaan, we need a new way to get into the capital. They expect us to attack along the major hyperspace routes because it is cheaper, but an attack from the northern expansion region may take them by surprise. I wish for you to conquer the planet of Iridonia once more. Last time, we let it go too easily. This time, it will serve as an ideal staging area for an invasion through to the core worlds. Order to all non-active duty field marshals. A grand strategy must be reformulated given our current tactical situation. All those of you which are not currently leading operations in the field are hereby ordered to come to the planet of Gaora, and my resort here. You also find a highly encrypted packet. Without advantage or triumph, you'll need to perform another computer's check if you'd like to get access to it, Ben.
Before we do that, can we download these orders onto a datapad to give over to the Republic later? Yeah.
Sure.
No, I think we need to get those to the Republic ASAP. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'll also send them to you so you can read them if you missed anything. But
would we be able to send these over to right now to someone else in the?
You can send them to your pilot and tell them to start doing it.
Yeah,
your pilot is on comms.
Yeah, because we need to get people on Ilum to defend it, or otherwise it's fucked.
Well, would any of you like to roll a lore check about Ilum to know if it's defendable or what's going on there? Roll an average check since you know.
Could we have boost since we almost defended Ilum a while ago?
Sure.
I would have thought about this stuff.
It's not so much about the... Well, okay, yeah, sure. How about 3 boost?
I know we didn't actually defend it, but maybe a lot of us were thinking about it afterwards.
So yeah, I was like, I was trying to fight you to stay.
What you know about Ilum is that it is in the unknown regions. The unknown regions are a almost impassable region of space filled with nebula and electromagnetic storms that most 99% of people who use hyperspace to get into them just die. The only known way of getting in is using the Force to guide a ship in. Without the Force, it is likely that any fleet sent there will die, and it almost seems to you as if that order to Bagorna is literally just a way to get rid of him. There's almost no way he's going to make it. Like, 1 in a million, basically.
Okay.
But if he did, he'd probably succeed in melting the planet.
Okay, so do you want to try give that extra computers check a try?
Yeah. What's the difficulty?
It's going to be daunting. 4 difficulty.
Fuck.
Close.
You fail to find out what the encrypted packet is.
Can we copy it and then just take another swing at it later?
You could send it to someone else, but you guys have failed forever.
Okay, yeah, we'll send it to the pilot and have it encrypted.
Oh God!
Yeah.
No one read that! Jesus Christ!
What the hell?
Did anyone read it? No good!
Bits of it.
Marshall, why?
You said to send it to you for later, and for my monkey brain was just like, here you go.
No, force power influence activated.
Okay.
You want to send us the data packet.
So does anyone look at the cases in the room?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay. Excellent. You find the following. In one case is an ancient Guardo rain stick. All these things are worth money, by the way. In another case is a sacrificial blade from the Night Sisters of Dathomir. In the third case is a jar of Cathar spices. In the fourth case is a jeweled necklace from Gala. In the fifth case holds a bottle of Yugo liquor from Vanquo. In the round cases are sets of old Mandalorian Crusader armor, worn down. They appear to be from the Great Sith War. So those are what are in all the cases. Does anyone tell Shao that there is a Night Sisters artifact in the room?
I pick it up and tap Shao on the shoulder and say, Prezi!
You immediately recognize the blade from your past, Shao. You've held blades like this before in training.
I think I feel anger. I think I feel a great anger when I look at this blade.
You gain 2 conflict.
I'm now guaranteed to lose morality today, gents.
I think you were probably gonna anyway.
I guess I pick up the blade. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what I do. I feel like I should do something with it, but I don't want to like break it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I
don't stab anybody.
I wasn't gonna stab anyone. These walls might not be safe. That's all. What kind of melee weapon is it, Marshall? Mechanically?
It's a vibro blade mechanically. Vibro knife.
I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
Just, keep it.
So when you're looking through the books, you don't find. Actually, I'm gonna make you do a. I'm gonna make you do a hard perception check when you're looking through the books to see if you find something. Okay, you don't find any books that are interesting. You also don't find any books to do with the Jedi or the Sith. What you do find is a very large... You realize something with that triumph, if you'd like me to give you a hint. Unless you have something in mind.
No, I don't have any ideas, so I'd rather you did.
Okay, you realize that one of the gaps in the bookshelves is strangely large.
Oh, okay, I'll put my hand in it.
No, as in the gap between the bookshelves.
Like this gap here. This big space of air and floor.
Yeah, I'll put my hand in it. No, well, can I look further? Can I step into it?
Yeah, you step into it, it just feels like a floor to you.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Like, there's a
is there
bookshelf
like
missing.
a cellar?
Like I'm saying the gaps between these bookshelves are all a certain width. And then all of a sudden, for seemingly no reason, the width between these two bookshelves is awkwardly large.
I think the implication is that there is a bookshelf missing. I think.
That, or there's a hatch. Or something else.
Okay, double check the floor. Just in case.
What do you do with the floor?
Like, double check if there's, like, a hatch.
You don't see, like, a handle or anything.
Could I just roll vigilance to see if I notice anything about the floor while I'm walking about? I'm not intentionally looking.
Sure, roll a average vigilance check.
Could Chris roll vigilance? Because he was with me when I was there.
Sure.
Cool.
Alright. So, roll... It's just 2 purple.
Yep. You realize that while Xiao is walking around, it feels like her steps make a different noise on that part of the floor than they do anywhere else in the study.
There's a hatch.
I'm gonna use my lightsaber to try and cut a hole in the floor.
Let me see if I prepared for this.
Meanwhile, awkward drawing that you tried to just have us
it's going to be
wonder about.
Whatever it is, it's very thick. It's going to require a formidable check. 5 difficulty.
Could I boost this?
Sure, if you decide to take out your lightsaber and also help him cut. Help her cut.
Yep. No, I was just going to do the good old blender rigmarole on the floor.
We almost had it. Could we loosen up whatever mechanism is there?
Sure, you grease up the mechanism, but you can't get it open.
Okay.
You properly fuck up the floorboards, though.
Charles, we've got some. We've
some of them are on fire now.
Hey, Charles, we've made a nice grip for you here. Would you like to try and rip the floor open?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
It turns out it's nothing but concrete.
It's gonna be an impossible. It's gonna be an impossible check, so you'll need to flip a destiny die to do it.
Okay, let's flip a destiny to do this.
Hulk it out.
But their help will give you some boost on the impossible roll.
Yeah, because we softened it up.
And you gave him a place to grip. Although it's really hot, so be careful.
He cares not about heat.
Okay, so you begin to grip. It's going to be a 5 difficulty and 3 boost. And I'm also, before you roll, because I'm evil, I'm going to upgrade one of the difficulty.
Oh shit! Let's see how this
You've
goes.
trained for this, you freak. Yes!
Yes!
You just hear,
I have flashbacks to the tank.
We have a mission, guys!
So even though there was probably a logical puzzle to get this open, screw that shit! Just rip this thing open! And with the advantage advantage, you do it silently.
like I lift it above my head, and it looks like I'm screaming, but there's no noise coming out.
I give Cedric a big hug, and I'm like, "You are a freak."
Upon opening it, you realize something. You realize that ever since you got in this building, there's been a subtle uneasiness about the presence of this place. And you realize it now because as this secret door is opened, a rush of air hits you and you realize that there is a dark presence below this building.
Oh, shiznit.
Could it be like...
It's her master. It's probably not, but there's my first guess.
Well, if there's... I'm not above desecrating a Sith corpse.
And sure, Neo-Crusaders and Field Marshals are evil, but they never give off this kind of presence.
Sith.
Guys,
Sith.
Yes, obviously. Are we going down? Let's go down.
You go down? So you're done exploring the top floor?
We assume we're coming back up to do the mission, or maybe this is the mission.
Can we get to the mission, yeah?
I think we should do unidentified first to kill them off, and then go down.
I can get on board with that.
Because we know where they are. We don't know what's down here.
No, but
we know
the
they're
robot.
Unidentified.
The robot will take us.
We know they're in unidentified, and we can get the droid to take us there.
Do you tell the droid to go to unidentified?
Yep.
Okay. The droid says, "I would love to deliver tea to unidentified," and it begins walking. It begins walking through into the study.
Oh wait, we haven't been to the Master Suite yet. Should we just give it a quick look?
Do you tell it to stop?
Should we just give the Master Suite a quick look in case there's
yeah,
something in there?
just in case there was.
Yeah, go to the Master Suite because I think Mandalore might be in there.
Nah, Mandalore will be with his generals in unidentified.
I don't think.
Maybe he's taking a shit or something in the master bedroom.
Mandalore's downstairs, guys. Mandalore's downstairs.
Well, let's go to the Master Suite first.
You open the Master Suite and Mandalore's chilling with some babes. Yo,
Mandy, how's it going?
This is like The Interview. If you guys seen that movie where Kim Jong-il's really chill and he like smokes weed and drives tanks around with the main characters. He's like, hey guys! Okay. What's up? I've been bored as fuck. You want to play? Okay. So anyway, you get into the Master Suite. The Master Suite is simple and functional, considering it belongs to the leader of an empire. There's a bed and a couple of end tables. There are also 2 wardrobes, which appear to be open, the clothes of which have been emptied out of, strangely. On the other side of the room, from the wardrobes, is a simple bathroom. On one of the end tables is a book with handwritten words inside.
Marshal, just to ask, how many field marshals did it say before?
7.
7. I don't think Mandalore's here. Guys, Mandalore's not here.
What do you do in the room?
I like ejaculate on his bed.
What?
Hey, Ita gets on the bed and starts jacking off. What do the rest of you do?
I'm going to slap Ita on the back of the head, and then go to his journal.
That just makes it better.
Okay, you go to the journal. As you do you read it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll read it as usual.
I want. Okay, you can read it.
Journal. This journal was given to me as a gift from my secretary, Lessie. She thinks I skulk too much when I'm here. Thought this would give me a chance to do something besides lay in the pool all day, waiting for news from the front. The vault.
Gone to the pool.
The vault. I am thinking of moving the child to another facility. I thought she would be interested in keep around, but she is mostly just a little creepy. Fishing. I think a fishing shack would be a decent idea. Might give me a hobby while I'm staying here. I'll inform Lessie. Company. I need someone here with me to keep me company. I think it's time for me to take a wife. Perhaps Lessie would be interested. I seem to get along with her. Reading list. Remember to keep these books on my reading list. Trials of Menekalon, In the Past of the Mountain Trail, Ugaria, the Hero of Sundari, The Rear Guard.
I finish on his bed.
Oh my god. Okay. Do you do anything with the information that you've just learned from the journal?
Let's see.
We should kill Lessie. I'm kidding.
Well, we should check out the reading list.
We might want to go check out the pool.
No, I was going to say, let's check out the reading list.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that what you do?
see what the reading list is.
No, I specifically
you have the reading list. Do you go to check out the books in the reading list from the library?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you go to the library and pull these books out, you realize that they're fake books and they're switches.
Makes sense.
You know, the not rip the door open way.
So Mandalore is down there. Okay, let's go.
No.
Interesting
no.
confirmation to make. But,
Well,
No, I don't
it's
think...
either Mandalore or somebody who knows these switches.
I think we should vote on like undefined versus downstairs, because I still would cast my vote in going downstairs first.
This is where the dictatorship
the
comes into
only
play.
thing that's
We're going
left up-
downstairs, guys.
I was just going to say, the only thing that's left upstairs is the pool room and the outdoor pool area.
We're
They
going.
haven't
We're,
explored.
Oh, I get it. Undefined is downstairs.
Oh,
That's where you
let's go downstairs then.
Why don't we check out the pool? Why don't we have a swim?
Okay.
I mean-
you guys
Yeah, let's go swim. Then I can get more.
we're
XP
not going to
towards
go
athletics.
swimming. We're not going to go swimming, but we'll check out the pool room to see if Mandalore's there.
Turns out it just has more pool tables.
Oh shit, the dungeon's gone.
Shit,
There's a square.
I took too
I mean, a
much
rectangle.
away. I took too much away.
Ah!
There's everything. That looks really pretty.
Thank you.
Well, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
It's the first
Cool,
dungeon I've
man.
added a little color to.
It
Beautiful.
really adds.
It does.
Because I
Yeah.
was designing the flower beds, and I was like, how the fuck do these look like flowers if they're just gray? So I just started adding some things, and then I was like, oh, I'll add some blue to the fountain. And I was like, oh, there's a pool. And I just started drawing. But then when I got to the inside, there was actual content to design, so I was like, I better work more on that than the drawings. So,
I'm
Yeah,
disappointed
let's go to
the pool table isn't green and the balls are the wrong
yes,
color.
that's for the updated version of this. So,
Let's kill some people.
jeez, let me
But
tell you.
it is our mission.
Let me tell you what the pool's like.
Is it a pooly pool?
That smells pooly.
So,
Do you mean
the
chlorine?
indoor pool room. The pool runs most of the length of the room as it descends at a slope to a depth of 15 feet. There is a hot tub at the very far end of the room. The last slivers of light glimmers off the top of the pool, reflecting all across the tiled room like a mosaic of light.
Now I think this is going to be like Earthbound, where if we step in the hot tub for a second, all of our hit points will be restored. So I'm going to dip my little toe into the hot tub.
I'll say that if you stay a few minutes in here, you can heal some strain.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay in the hot tub for a bit.
Okay, you heal 2 strain if you stay in the hot tub for a while.
I have no strain, so I am fine.
It relaxes you, decompresses. But after a while,
Removes 25 conflict.
But after a while, the heat becomes so intense that you stop losing strain.
Could I be calmed so much by the pool? Could its cosmic force enrich me so much that I lose a conflict?
I didn't know you wanted to lose conflict.
I don't want to do anything, man. I'm just asking questions.
He wants to go back.
I'll say roll an easy discipline check and see if that happens.
Cool. Good idea. Let me check my discipline. I don't use it often.
I take it I can't boost this just by leaning over your shoulder like, be good.
Nah, this is
What
something
was the
that's
difficulty?
on its own. Easy.
You like, Chris, Shao, you have to be better. You are what's wrong with you.
You successfully remove 1 conflict through the pool.
I said to my group, the dark side is strong
Alright.
here. But this one place in this resort, this is where the force really comes from.
You still feel just as powerful, though.
Okay, so... Cedric,
touch the
I need
lightsaber.
you to rip out that hot tub. We're taking it.
By the way,
Let's go downstairs.
if you go in the pool, you can swim through this passage here into the outdoor part of the pool.
Let's go downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go
But what if
downstairs.
there's loot in the out thing?
Oh my god.
No, we're going downstairs. Dictatorship downstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the first time this
That's
has
like
been
a
a
hard
dictatorship.
But,
He really
but
took
seriously,
control of me
Cedric,
just then. That was attractive.
I need you to rip out the hot tub. We're taking it with us.
It's been a
Cedric,
while
you're
since
not
we've
ripping out the
gotten.
hot tub.
It's been a while since we've gotten some music.
Mm.
So let's play.
Oh shit.
As you step down the steps into the dark hallway, you feel a foul stench hit you like a wave. It is no stench you can smell with your nose. It is a stench in the Force. The dark side fills this place in its totality. On the walls of the hall are drawings and inscriptions which tell the origins of this temple. They show... One second, guys. Not the time. Goodbye. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
so anyway, they show the origin of the temple near the beginning of the Great Sith War, built by a Sith Lord named Darth Hatar. Darth Hatar was, however, betrayed, according to the inscription, by his apprentice, Darth Utar, who surpassed his master in both power and knowledge of the Force. It tells of his fighting in the Great Sith War, in which he destroyed many powerful foes, though the inscription doesn't specify who. The last part of the old inscription on the wall depicts Darth Utar entombing himself, so that one day he may be restored in health by his apprentice, Darth Russilon. There is a more recent edition which talks of Darth Russilon eventually entombing himself in the tomb, still searching for the key to his master's resurrection. That's the end of the inscriptions in the hallway.
Alright, so it looks like we're desecrating some corpses.
Whoa.
I'll reveal to you what the hallway looks like.
Oh shit.
It is black.
Yeah, he's like, no, there's nothing else coming, guys. This is what it looks like. Okay. What's at the end? Is it a door? Is it just an opening? Or do we just not see it yet?
You see 3 openings.
Okay, I'm gonna stand in the middle of them and use sense.
Okay. Roll the thing.
I can use it. Short range life forms.
You feel, coming from here, life.
Okay.
Coming from here, no life, nothing. Coming from here, you feel no life, but at the end of the hallway, you feel the heart of darkness.
So, down here, how many life forms do I sense?
7.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back and I'm gonna say to the group, the left way leads to where I think the group are. The heart of darkness is right ahead, and I don't feel anything to the right. So if we're going in order of difficulty and importance, I would say right, straight ahead, then left.
I'll also say this. I can tell you this right ahead. You can see the right.
Oh, okay.
One part of the temple appears to have been destroyed by something, as rubble has piled up, blocking access through the hallway.
How
Alright, Cedric, clear it out.
how big would the bomb be?
No way, we use Cedric as a fucking mole to get through the rest of the temple.
Yep.
The bomb's about the size of a deck of cards. But it's very powerful.
Could we blast open that rubble and see a bit more of the temple, or is that not really a thing?
I think that would cause a cave-in.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what it would do, but that's your only bomb, and if you want to use it to kill the Mandalorians...
We're gonna do that with our own bare hands.
Let's try and dig through it first.
Will the bomb... Let's not worry about that. Will the bomb kill destroy both of the other
It's been
rooms?
designed to easily kill all the people in a small room.
Can I say out of character, and you guys can tell me if this is just unacceptable? Shao at the moment is very angry and would like to get some actual killing of Mandalorians herself done, and would feel very impersonal about using a bomb to do all of it.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally fine with impersonal fucking killing all of them if we just want to chuck it in there.
Okay, so from now on, Shao is just going to act in character, and she is not going to agree with any of these bomb plots. At least at the first instance.
Even using it to kill yourself.
I think we need to kill the Mandalorians first. That's our priority. That's our mission. Get that over and done.
Well, I think we should
Then
check
we
out
can
the
see
Heart of
what's
Darkness first. Because, if we kill the Mandalorians, we're done, Maybe even the Heart of Darkness will give us the power we need to go on a rampage.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Cool.
We are Jedi!
Yeah, we're Jedi. We don't need the Heart of Darkness to help us.
The ultimate Jedi.
The
music clearly wants you to go further.
Shao stomps her feet and says, the ultimate Jedi must wield the ultimate power. Whatever that may bring.
You're starting to sound like a Sith, Shao. I'm not comfortable.
I know only the teachings of my masters, Thalaisa and Aran Kay, and I will follow them to their end.
You go to the end of that.
I am not comfortable with this, Shao.
Shao.
Is the sensitive little flower getting a little uncomfortable? Do you need a safe space? We're going straight ahead.
Oh god, my alt-right has been triggered!
I pull my light. I pull my lightsaber.
Must leave.
I don't ignite it, but I pull it out.
You make your choices, Ita, and I'll make mine. And I begin walking straight ahead.
I'll follow him. I said M as an E.
Now, if you want to stop them, you have to kill Chris and Putty.
Cedric!
And we're probably the strongest combats in the group, or at least 1 and 3.
Well, I don't know, Cedric can fucking cut me in half, but...
Yeah! Okay,
before you crit the fuck out of him.
Okay, so can I...
And Chris will win on a vigilance check if you attack him.
Can I grab the bomb from Shao using the Force Power move? I would legitimately like to do this.
Shao, where are you keeping the bomb?
In his pants.
How do you have it on your person?
I have it, like, strapped to my chest. No,
with several other makeshift sticks of dynamite.
No, I think this is genuinely true, because remember how I hid my lightsaber back on, was it Sin? I can't remember. I think it was Sinsang. It might have been somewhere else. But I hid it on my chest, and if I want to keep something hidden, I often just strap it to my chest. So that's what I did with the bomb as well.
Yeah, okay, so I want that bomb in my hands.
So, is it strapped? So, Shao, it sounds like it's out. It is possible for him to grab
No, strapped under my clothes.
Oh, no, you can't do it with force move, then. If it's not readily apparent, you wouldn't even know where to go.
Okay, then can I force grab Shao and throw her into the room? I will sacrifice Shao to get this mission done.
Whoa. That's a lot of conflict.
I have been ordered to complete
Not
this
only
mission.
is that going to be conflict, I think Shao in her current state will attack to kill you if you do that. I
will counteract it with my force power move.
Okay, apparently we're breaking up the party right here. 2 episodes early!
I feel like this is going to turn into a Dragon Ball Z like battle of, like, beam battle between the two of them.
I shout to Shao. And...
Watch out!
Well, actually, you know what? Instead of all this, I'll just ask, hey, Shao, can I have the bomb?
I don't respond, and I continue walking straight ahead.
I run in front of her, and I ask for the bomb.
I walk around him.
I
walk through him. I'm a ghost.
I prevent her from doing so.
Okay.
Shao,
how do you prevent her? Is it going to be like a fucking athletics check, a wrestle?
No, like she tries to step over.
Okay, wait a minute. Shao is going to say something before anything else happens. She grips one of her lightsabers and says, Ita, I plan to complete this mission, and I don't want us to be at low strength. I want to do this together. But if you continue acting like you are, we're going to complete this mission with 3 of us. I don't want that to happen. But that's your decision, not mine.
But Shao, look, the generals and the field marshals are in a different room. They're over to the left. If we kill them, that's our mission done. Then we fight whatever's coming up, because that is clearly something that's almost ready to fight.
Could be Mandalore.
As you guys are saying this, Shao, you begin to feel... God, I need to turn down this fucking music. This is so loud.
I've turned it down, and I still can't hear things.
I literally have it at
I turned it down to 2%. Yeah, okay. So, as you guys are saying this, Shao, you hear something. You hear in your head, you hear, Hello. I feel you. I can feel your presence. Come closer. Come closer, my dear.
At this point, I just keep walking.
I keep pace.
Cedric.
Oh, god damn it, Shao. And then I walk after them.
I turn back and I say, this war needs to end.
I do not. I am not going in there.
Okay, you can stay out in the hall.
I don't care. Y'all go die.
One second, no, I'm going to try a social check, Ita. I'm going to stare him straight in the face and I say, I have seen too many die. This war needs to end. And the stronger we are, the closer we are to finishing it. Now, are you with me or not? What's the social check?
Like, it's a player-on-player check. I'm not going to accept this.
That sounds like leadership.
Can I at least roll it? And if you want to completely disregard it, you can. What's that opposed to?
I'm going to completely disregard it. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm sticking in character with this for me.
Well, yeah, but why can't you stick in character and say that your character has been convinced by mine? Why can't you ever have anything except for one outcome planned?
Because
I would say, Putty, as long as he's not literally preventing you from entering the room, just let it go.
I want him to get on board with us. I want to be a party.
I'm not getting on board with this.
Well, I'm not going to lie, Putty. Whatever happens next, I have a feeling you're going to be.
I can master it, Marshall. I can master it. Alright, fine. I shrug my shoulders and I say, if you want to send us to be weaker in the face of a threat, if you want to jeopardize our part in this war, if you want to jeopardize the Republic and the Hool Jedi themselves, then you can sit right there like the coward you are. Like coward you've always been. And I'll turn around and keep walking.
Just give me the bomb, Shao.
I throw him the bomb.
Oh, okay. He has the bomb.
Okay,
You immediately Heisman run it.
Before they do that, can I just go in here?
You go in where?
With the bomb?
You just
I will immediately open the door, whatever, and throw the bomb in and blow it up. Oh, then I just immediately.
You realize that the bomb requires time to set up. You can't just throw it.
Okay, well then I will set it up and be able to throw it. It goes off.
No. It needs to be set up where it's going to be set off. This isn't like a grenade. It's a very complicated piece of technology. Have you seen
Guardians 2?
Wait, hold on. Attach it to something and then throw that.
Or attach it to something that would move into the room of its own volition. Now where can we find something?
It's almost as if Cedric has come up with that plan before.
Okay, I'm going to find the droid!
Okay, you go up to the droid and what do you do?
I strap the bomb to its back and I tell it not to worry about it. It's just a performance enhancer.
He says, it feels as an upgrade to my capabilities.
It is exactly that.
It gives you one new special skill.
I ask him then to go deliver tea.
That droid is definitely sentient. You're about to... That's nasty.
I set up the bomb, and I tell it to deliver tea to unidentified.
Now?
The droid begins going through, and it says, very well, and it picks up its tea again and starts to head down. Meanwhile, while this whole droid chaos is going on, Putty, you just entered the end chamber.
Okay.
Alright, where are we in it? Ping that?
Assume here.
Right here. Where the fuck?
Okay. No, I wasn't sure how far in we were.
Okay. The tomb is the black heart, the source of all the darkness in this place. The walls and old stone are inscribed like those in the previous hallway, this time with instructions and advice on various force techniques used by the Sith. On the floor are 3 tombs, fixed with small displays. The tombs appear to be strange fusions of ancient Sith arts and contemporary medical science. In front of the central tomb is a pallet with a Sith holocron sitting upon it. As you look at the holocron, the red flashes in your eyes like a blood diamond.
Oh, shit.
And the holocron calls to you, Putty, the most.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up. Do you attempt to open the holocron?
Yes.
Okay. The holocron begins to turn with the force as you exert your force upon it. It turns
so perfect.
and opens. Immediately, as it opens, a hologram appears out of the holocron. Before you is a dark figure. You can't make out much of the features, as the hologram is old and worn. But the figure speaks. It says, Who activates my holocron? Speak, so I may know your name.
General Queen Merchant Shaulet Brackagu of Dathomir.
General, my name is Darth Utah. This is my temple and my tomb. What have you come here for?
To assassinate the Mandalorians and end the war.
Assassinate?
Assassinate.
You just gotta be really sassy to him.
Yeah.
You have come here to kill Mandalorians.
I have.
Then you are a friend of mine, Shao. I wish for those blasted Mandalorians to die. All of them. They have betrayed me and desecrated my sacred tomb. Not only that, but they have defeated my worthless apprentice. I feel something in you. If you opened my holocron, it must mean you're a Force wielder. One of the accursed Jedi, no doubt.
That's right.
For now.
Hey!
Not anymore.
Well, Shao, if you wish to be more powerful than you could ever imagine, I am needing of an apprentice who is competent and able to fulfill my wills. I shall give you 2 tasks. If you accept them, you shall become my apprentice.
I'm going to place the holocron down where I found it, draw my lightsaber and look at the hologram and say, I am nobody's apprentice. And I'm going to smash it with my lightsaber.
Alright.
As you smash it, dark side energy expels from it rapidly. I'm going to need everyone in the room to make a hard discipline check.
Proud of you. Proud of Shao.
Uh-oh.
Shao takes 4 conflict.
That's alright, folks. I think I'm okay.
Charles takes 3 conflict.
Okay, let's see.
It's really lucky that I went in that hot springs, because otherwise I would be dangerously close to something really bad.
Okay. I can't... Was my discipline 2?
We're not over. There are Sith teachings inscribed
I know,
on the
and
walls.
also, if Shao gets her hands on those Mandalorians, it's gonna be really angry.
That's why you're not gonna.
Are you gonna roll, Chris? What the fuck?
Yeah, I had to find my role.
You're like fucking writing a paper. Okay, you successfully resist the conflict, but you take 3 strain in doing so.
Okay.
So Shao, do you do anything with the teachings on the walls or the tombs?
You said there was some medical technology?
Yes, it appears that this tomb somehow is used to preserve the corpse inside.
Well, it's time to start smashing.
Shit. Actually, I think we've been over this a long time ago in this campaign. Does my datapad have a photo function? I'm pretty sure it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to take a photo of all of the inscriptions if I can.
Do you read them?
Sure.
No, just blur your vision.
Before you read them, fair warning, and Shao would know this. You would all know this from your teachings by the Jedi, or at least this is what the Jedi told you. You might not choose to trust them now. But the Jedi told you that Sith teachings are designed not only to instruct the user, but to further ingratiate them in the dark side. They are persuasive and meant to turn you to an evil person simply by reading them.
Mercado, did RNK ever tell you anything about Sith teachings?
Well, I mean, besides to stay away from them.
She said that?
Yeah,
No, she wouldn't have said that.
No, did she? I could have sworn she did.
No, she would have. You never talked about the Sith with her.
Oh, I didn't?
No, so she didn't say either way. She didn't say go to the Sith teachings, but you never asked her, hey, should I go to the Sith teachings? She never said no, never do that. Like, it never came up. You didn't talk to her much. She basically did all the talking.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to look at them then. I'm gonna try to take the photos.
Just not do a panoramic of the room.
Yeah, panoramic.
I will
I'm gonna
tell
put
you.
them on
I will
Facebook.
tell you this. I will tell you this. If you read them, you will gain experience.
Oh no! Why would you do this to me? That's okay. No,
because that's what conflict is. It's a fucking trade.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, fuck. Then I'll read them all.
Cool.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what?
You guys.
Cedric's going to read them as well.
Shao, peer pressure.
No, Shao is gonna read some of the Force ones.
As long as it's more than like 10.
No,
so there are 5 sets of teachings.
I'll tell you which ones I'll do when you tell them.
Okay. Well, they're not really specific. I'm just gonna it's just like you can pick how much you want to read.
Oh,
you bait me with XP and expect me not to take that.
One of the because you said there were some techniques, Force techniques. That's what Shao would be interested in, and she's also really interested in the medicine thing.
Okay. So you read them and
you know what? In for a penny. I'm going to read them all.
Okay, so all 3 of you read them all?
Yep.
Okay, there's no going back. You read all the ancient Sith teachings. All of you gain 25 XP.
I thought you were about to say conflict.
You can spend we're not done. You can spend the 25 XP on anything. The conflict, however, is heavy for this. You all gain 15 conflict.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
Shao!
You should have let us read it first, and then you could have decided.
Guys, next session is going to be very different to this session.
What do you mean, Dave? You've totally been dark side this whole time.
Shao can still roll a 10.
That's not gonna save me.
Oh no.
What do you mean, save you? You are now the most powerful.
I warned you.
Alright, either way, let's get to destroying these tombs.
I love how Charles and Chris, the Lightside Paragons, do not hesitate for a moment to do the worst thing a Lightside Paragon would ever do.
Exactly! And I'm over here like, I am not going in there.
It makes sense for Shao. She's on the journey right now to the dark side on a fucking bullet train, but you two are supposed to be good people.
Nah, it's power. It's free power.
I don't even use the power, but I wanted to do it for the roleplay.
See, Cedric knows that he can tell that Shao's in a dark place, so he's getting as much power as he can just to make sure everyone else is safe from Shao.
At this point, you guys can feel a dark energy from Shao.
Okay, so what do you guys... She's bad?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna
Actually, we'll go back to Ita real quick. So Ita's fixing the droid with the bomb, and the droid's like, I'm on my way, and it just starts walking down the staircase.
Alright.
And then it heads into the room, and you hear, what are you doing here? Giving us tea? We already had tea.
Set off the bomb, Ita.
No, we're still in the tomb, guys. We need to get out of there.
Set off the bomb.
Oh,
you press the button?
Yeah.
Okay, all of you guys in the rest of the tomb hear a huge blast, and a bunch of dust and smoke ejects into the hallway.
I hope the robot's okay.
I think we need to get out of here, guys.
Well,
let's double check, confirm that they're dead first.
That idiot!
Alright.
Either
way.
Marshall, I feel angry about Ita right now.
You gain 2 conflict?
Alright.
Actually, how angry? On a scale of 1 to 10, how angry?
If I saw him right now, I may kill him.
Okay, 3 conflicts. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, on that note, I'm going to tell Shao I need to talk with her later.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Her head does the weird exorcist thing where it does a 360.
I imagine you do. I look forward to it.
Real quickly, I'll share with you the beautiful drawings of the meeting room, since you guys won't be able to see it for real.
Well, actually, aren't we going in there to confirm they're dead? Or
we're going in there to confirm that they're dead.
As you turn the corner, you see a bunch of hands and heads and legs sticking out of rubble.
No, but that means we don't know for sure if Mandalore's dead. See, this was a stupid plan. We should have killed him on...
Hold on.
You can go through the rubble. It just takes
you guys go confirm the kills. I'm going to spend a little time in the tomb.
Okay.
What the fuck? The way you said that was so creepy. I'm gonna spend a little time in the tomb.
Am I gonna be the only light side guy now?
Just hear
I shout up to Ita, come and help me get some of this rubble away just to check what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Wow, okay. So now Ita's not even doing the mission anymore.
No, I'm done. I'm quite confident that they're dead. I'm going back to my ship. I'm comlinking everyone.
Okay, I am going to physically try and pull the rebel away then.
Ita, there's going to be a report about this. I say
Cheers.
over the comlinks.
They're damn well.
So you
Definitely
begin
will be,
hauling
Shao.
out. You begin hauling out the rubble. I'm going to require an average athletics check since you're really strong.
I'm also going to make that check, if that's okay.
See you at the Jedi Council.
Actually, Cedric, do you mind if I do it so that I can get the XP?
Yeah, I'll boost you though, so you get.
So
So
what's your brawn?
Can I send a message
6.
to the? Can I send a message to the Jedi Temple and Dan?
What was the difficulty again, Marshall?
Average.
Average.
And do I also get the 2 athletics XP?
Yes, of course you do. You mongrel.
Thank you, good sir.
Okay. So you go through the rubble and you find that there are 7 bodies. You identify them as 7 field marshals. Mandalore is not among them.
Okay. Was that ever the intention? I assume not. Or was it?
If you could have killed Mandalore, it would have been great, but they were never sure he was even going to be here.
But, okay.
Yeah.
So there was probably like a random chance that he could have been there, but
It's not random.
That Chris?
oh.
Let's open up the rubble the other side now, see if we can get any further through that way.
Okay, sure. All right.
Yeah, I'm
Just in case there's something else.
So I'm just going to tell you straight up. It's physically impossible. It's super impossible. Not even Destiny possible. Like it is nothing but rubble for miles in. Like it's
Okay, yeah.
Let's start digging.
Oh my god! Whatever is in there has been completely destroyed.
Okay, fair.
I'm like descending the rope now.
I guess we should...
Okay, you guys see Chris come out of the room, covered in dust and blood. And then what do you guys do?
I comlink the guys and I tell them to rendezvous at the speeder.
No, I comlink bank. We're just picking up like the shuttle from the top. Remember?
No. You can go by speeder.
Fair enough.
No, he will go by speeder. And I'll comlink the pilot. Pick us up on the roof.
Okay. So as you guys are walking out, Chris...
Can we take the other robot, though?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're grabbing the other robot. I am literally like picking him
Ben's new
up.
character because he does staying here. No, I'm kidding.
The robot begins to follow you and it says, "Oh, I would love to visit a new place." And
We're
it just
also
starts
we're taking the girl.
Yeah, the girl's on the landing pad, remember?
You are super evil, Shao.
You feel, yeah, so as you guys leave, Shao carrying the girl, Cedric...
No, I'm carrying the girl.
No,
and the droid on my shoulders. Come on.
Cedric
Quick question, Marshall.
Fuck up, Ita. What?
Do I feel anything like from Shao's dark side?
Yeah, she's
presence?
super evil. Everyone, super fucking...
No, don't...
Cedric,
It's because I'm like in a different location than all of them.
Cedric,
you can feel her a mile away.
Cedric, I've got a compromise. You're carrying Shao, carrying the girl.
Yeah.
So as you three are carrying each other, the droid's walking. Chris is walking with blood and dust all over him.
Wait, where did you get that blood?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He carved up some Sith.
So as you guys, are you guys heading to the landing pad or the speeder?
The landing pad.
Landing pad.
You guys just gonna leave a perfectly good speeder here?
I will pick up the speeder.
No, Ita's on it. Ita's going back to the...
Oh, Ita, you're gonna take the speeder?
I'm heading back to where the plane originally was.
Okay. Do you call the plane to pick you up on the roof?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Picks you up. Do you tell it to pick up the guy at the place?
I hesitate. I leave it till like the last minute, and then I'm like, pick up Ita.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You pick up Ita. So as you guys are leaving the planet,
Wait a minute, can I do something first?
Sure.
I'm gonna grab Ita by the neck as soon as he gets in and say, if you ever try to blow me up again, you will regret it.
Dum, dum, dum.
I'll
Okay.
pull my lightsaber.
Okay. We're gonna end the party here again.
I feel the dark side. My suspicions are correct.
I've turned around at this point.
My lightsaber is drawn.
Yes.
The pilot is like, whoa, 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 what is going on? I have a message. What's happening?
Anyway.
I've got Revan on a live line.
Okay.
Let me talk to him.
I think we should all talk to him.
Yes, let's all talk to him.
Okay. The guy starts up the holo display and he goes into the pilot and shuts the door. Scared. You hear, you view Revan upon the holo generator, and he says, "Greetings. I have something I want to tell you. Your next mission. But first, how did this one go? How many are dead?"
7.
7.
Field marshals have been.
8 if
Seven field marshals are dead.
8 if you
Mandalore is not present.
Mandalore was not.
Also,
on
an
the
unfortunate droid was a casualty.
You hate droids.
Well, that is good. Mandalore would have been nice, but it will take time and effort to replace that leadership. And
Time
that will
is something we don't have, Revan.
And but he's specifically saying that it is. Because it's giving us time.
No, time is on our side at this point now.
says-
We have to end this war now.
Well, if you'd let me finish my fucking thought. Jesus Christ. Is Shao okay? He says.
No.
Meanwhile,
Shao
freaking Revan's empathy for Shao turns into the light.
As he continues to look at flickering his glance at Shao every once in a while, he continues talking, and he's like, it will take time and effort to replace that leadership, and that will be just the type of distraction we need for our next stage in this war. Do you recall meeting a Jedi named Mitra Surik?
No.
You do.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
He was the one who sent us to somewhere.
I guess Etah forgot.
I think she was the one who sent us on the train, right?
Train mission. You met her there.
I was never on the train.
I guess that's true. Etah's
thought
like,
so.
I don't know. Okay. She says, well, yes, she is the architect of a plan. A trap we have formulated to, well, as you put it, Shao, end the war. If it works, we hope to crush their entire fleet in one fell swoop. All the rotten eggs in one basket. This project is entitled Project Shadow, and it is located even deeper within Mandalorian space than you are now. I would head there myself to help, but I am currently investigating something else. Go to meet Mitra Surik and ask her what she needs done to complete Project Shadow. She's on the old Sith world of Malachor 5, far in the Outer Rim. Any questions?
What kind of leader doesn't finish the battle himself?
She said, is this like a fucking challenge to...
Can I roll leadership against him?
I don't know what it would be for.
To convince him that is the correct move, and he should be ashamed not to be doing it. And then maybe to tell us more about what he's doing. Or come.
Okay, roll 1 second. Roll your leadership against Revan. His leadership is 3 proficiency and 2 difficulty. So 3 challenge, 2 difficulty.
Can someone flip a destiny die for me?
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, that's a big failure.
With advantage.
Yeah.
I'll say the advantage, he'll tell you a little more about what he's doing, but he's not convinced. Is that okay with
that's
you?
Fine. That's absolutely fine.
Okay. He sort of looks at you and he's like, look, I understand that this war has been hard on you, but what I'm doing is very important. There are signs, evidence that there's something more at play here. The Mandalorians... I began to think, a few months ago, that their resurgence to power came rather abruptly. I've been investigating why they started the war to begin with. I can't tell you exactly where I am, it's classified, but I will tell you this. I am reaching into the past to find out what actually happened 17 years ago. I will tell you more if I find out something.
Is that how long this war has been?
I nod.
Yes.
Could I? Is there any way for me to send a sort of private message to Revan
No.
later on?
I mean, you could get away from these people and try to calm him again.
I
Yeah.
need to calm the Jedi Council.
Oh my god, there's so many comms. Okay, so anyway, Revan says, "Are there any other questions?"
I would like a private word briefly. I have some information that may be linked on if I think it is what you think it is.
Very well. You'll have to ask your friends to leave. I can't do much about it on my end.
Oh, well, if you guys could please excuse yourselves without strangling each other.
It's so true.
Sure.
I still have my lightsaber drawn.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! Oh, you did? Okay, Revan asked. By the way, Ita, why the fuck do you have your lightsaber out in on the journey?
He's always
He asked
been,
that.
he's always been a liability.
Shall has changed. Not for the better.
I'm several hundred light years away, but even I feel some tension in this room.
I don't know what you're talking about, Revan, whatsoever.
I sense the dark side in Shao.
This is a grave accusation to make about a general of the Republic, Ita.
I understand. My accusation stands.
Okay. Anyway, if you guys could please
my fellow Jedi
leave the room.
I nod at Merkava and move to the back of the ship or whatever.
I grab Eater and just frog march him to the back, to the other side, as far away as Shao as I can, without disturbing Chris.
Alright. And we can have this conversation in private later, Marshall, if you would want, but...
Oh, I don't give a shit, man. It's up to you. Do you want your party members not to know what you say?
Yes.
Okay.
You're always so private, Chris.
There's always the private conversation lounge.
Well,
If you wanna do it.
but I don't want to hold
audience.
up the rest of the thing in case Marshall has more stuff to get to.
Basically just the wrap of the session, so we can do it after. So you hear some words exchanged between Revan and Chris, but you can't make out what they are, and then eventually Revan calls you all back and he says, "Well, are there any other questions?" No? Excellent.
Where are we going to?
Malachor 5, an ancient Sith
Malachor 5.
world. Deep in the Outer Rim, deep within Mandalorian territory. At the far back of their empire.
Let's go!
If this works, the war will be over by the end of the year. May the Force be with you. The comm closes. The session is over.
Alright.
Oh dear.
Okay, so all of you guys get the regular 10 XP for showing up, 10 XP for finishing an episode, and we have some achievements. This episode was perfectly timed. Not necessarily perfect, but it was really good. So achievements. Preparation is everything.
That's wrong.
Oh, geez.
31? Oh my god!
Okay.
9 is pretty good. 9 was a good roll. Could have been worse.
I'm gonna have to look up some mechanics between sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you will.
Okay, so achievement time. What we got?
Jesus, a lot of conflict is flowing
Oh,
around.
I'm gonna end the recording.